Hello everyone, welcome back. I am RxOliver. These are my friends and we are playing Fallout. This is last but not least, Act 2, Taking Independence. I've got with me Chris, David, Max and Jeff. Evening boys.
Hey.
Evening.
So it's been a while, we got delayed last time, we got postponed, so... Do we need a recap of the last session? You met the smokers and heard about their boss who's on a boat.
We beat them up, as I recall.
You beat them up. You
Took our
spoke,
stuff.
Beat him up.
you spoke to their boss on the radio. He offered you
We
to make peace, but you were like, no. But you've made friends with the Minutemen and Preston Garvey, and they asked you to help them take back Fort Independence, also known as the castle, from the Mirelurk Queen. Just like the quest in Fallout 4. For a bit of Fallout 4 nostalgia for everybody.
Oh yeah.
And here you are. For anybody that's just joining us for Session 2 and didn't see Session 1, what they've done in preparation as they've arrived here is they have balled up 3 grenades in a knot here. Put all their pins together with the aim of knocking all the pins out with one bullet to make a grenade bouquet, and they've put it next to this truck, which will hopefully be nice and explosive. And they've got a landmine or something lying over here as well.
a little present for the Mirelurk
A
Queen.
little present for the Mirelurk Queen.
Yeah. What kind of mine do we have over there again?
Both
It was a bottle cap, wasn't it?
a bottle
The
cap
bottle
mine
cap
and
mine?
Bottle cap
3
mine, yeah.
grenades turned into a grenade bouquet. I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah. I know we got the grenades by the truck. I was just trying to remember what the mine was over
So I
here.
was thinking about it pre-game, and earlier I was thinking about what we're going to do for how difficult it's going to be to shoot that little thing with the pin. And I'm thinking it should be a base difficulty of 2 plus 1 for each grenade, or for each extra grenade. So plus 1 for the second grenade and plus 1 for the third grenade. So I think it should be a difficulty of 4 to shoot that, because you're shooting a tiny little thing. Of course,
Yeah,
remember
but
if you're
if we shoot one grenade, doesn't that automatically let the other ones explode as
Yeah.
well?
I kind of thought we were just shooting the grenade directly and trying to burst all of them.
Does that work though? You would have to have an explosive round.
I've never
to
shot
do
a
it.
grenade, so
Yeah, I don't think it works like that. I think a grenade explodes when you take the pin out. I think if you shoot a grenade, it's just going to go flying off. I think
Right.
the outside casing of that's not going to be penetrated and then explodes. Like, I don't think that's how it works. I think you have to like put their pins together and make it so you're shooting out their pins. So I'm thinking it's
someone
Well,
pulls
well-
out the pin and runs for it.
someone pulling out the pins
Well,
and
if-
running away is a very different thing. That'll not even be a difficulty check. That'll just
Nope.
be an automatic
Yeah, well-
action. That's interact with
well,
an
if-
item. That's a minor action.
The bullet would have to hit the detonator.
So I think it's a very difficult shot. So I think
Mhm.
2 as standard to shoot the pin out of a grenade. It's going to be a base difficulty of 2, and I think for each extra grenade you're adding, I should add 1 to the difficulty. So I think it's got a difficulty of 4 before
Alright.
any modifiers for range or anything. Do you think that's
I think
fair?
that's fine. I think
I
that's
think
fine.
that's fair, yeah. I think
Yeah?
that's fair.
Because we're just gonna. That's gonna be the one that we buy all the AP for if we don't have them when it's time to shoot.
I mean, we got
Like,
full
that's
6 AP right
the-
there, so.
Yeah, you must remember you can always
have
buy
it now.
action points. You have 6 action points just now, but you can always buy action points if they're for
Yep.
extra dice. So before we get started, I should have did this before, but we'll need to get the initiative up. I've not even brought up the character sheets of the baddies. I'm so unprepared tonight, actually. Have you guys got the character sheets up for the Minutemen that you're controlling?
I have them
Nope.
ready to be opened.
Just my own character, it seems.
The Minutemen's under NPC, so.
Yeah, they're under NPCs.
I'm seeing Bailey, I'm seeing Hazel, Arturo,
Let's
So
be
they
under
Minutemen.
the
Got 'em.
Minutemen.
They're in the
too.
Minutemen
got 'em.
section, yes, sorry. Minutemen section of the NPCs.
Real quick, was Brock going to try to be the shooter here? Who was the
I
who was
don't even
going to
have a
try to
gun.
actually do the thing? Okay, that puts Brock as pretty likely. I have.
I mean,
Unless-
he's got the best rifle at him at the moment right now.
Unless I stick behind and actually pull the pin from the grenade.
I have I think that's a bad idea. I think I like this shooting it idea. Shooting it's always cool. I don't know. I've got a 13 TN. We get that aim at the thing. I feel pretty good about it when I buy all the stuff.
If you hit it, you need to do like a wanted style monologue on how the bullet hits. You know, like the curve in the bullet, like round someone's head.
Yeah, I
or
know what you're
something.
talking about. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so you guys
I
can
have
pop up
the,
your initiatives.
Oh, it says all my mod names multiple times too. I bet all my damages are going to be messed up, but I'll figure that out. I have a sharpshooter's grip, so I probably have like a really weird grip on my gun to do such a wanted style bullet bending attack. It fits. I'm ready. Time to find out why my weapon says all that. Yeah, piercing 3. No, thank you. Piercing 2 is correct.
60-minute man.
60-minute man. There'll be.
Says I've got a spiked baseball bat.
Oh, have your mods multiplied in your abs
Yeah.
since we've been away? That's fun.
That's what it looks like. That's
Other
why my
people wanna-
DRs are probably all high too.
So before we get thick into the action, then do everybody want to do a double check that their sheet's not all messed up? Then before we start rolling dice off it.
That's what I'm doing right now. That's what
Sweet.
I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's kind of hilarious that all of my mods are applied like 3 times. Spiked knuckles. Hilarious.
Somebody roll for the Minutemen recruits and the Minutemen generals as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
So
I got a recruit.
One. I got a.
I think I'm going faster than us.
I think they should automatically get a initiative of 60 because 60-minute man.
Ah, very good, Chris. Very good. So yeah, for viewers as well. Again, the dots above the NPCs are to signify which players are controlling them, because there's a lot of NPCs in this, and a lot of them are allies. So the players are controlling the majority of the NPC allies, and I'm just controlling the enemies and the 2 major NPCs, which are the Minuteman General and Preston Garvey himself. So apart from Preston and the General, our players are controlling the Minutemen recruits and Minutemen riflemen. Has everybody rolled or put it up?
Yeah,
We're
I
not-
believe so.
we're not-
We got recruits,
We're not
riflemen.
technically rolling.
Did the general roll yet?
We have, I rolled it for the
General.
General.
Well, yeah.
So we have Preston, we have the Queen, the General, Turok, the Mirelurk Hunter, Grandslam, and then the Minutemen recruits, and then the Mirelurks, then the we've got the recruits twice. Why are they on 11 and 12?
Oh, that's weird.
What's the
I
initiative?
might
of
have
the-
rolled 1, but it's 11 is the correct one.
Is it? Okay, get rid of that one. Then it's the recruits, then it's Happy, then it's Brother Dimglow. And remember, you can spend a luck point to move up your initiative. Oh, and Chris, I have made a character sheet, only with the 1 stat required, and a token for, what's his name? The Mysterious Stranger, so we can roll his dice properly nowadays. So remember about him. I've made a thing. Alright, so the Battle of the
One more
Boat.
thought is that we can also always delay our turn too if we want to go.
We can ready
half somebody
exactly.
as well.
You can ready actions.
Yeah,
as
or
well.
ready
This
action.
is a thing, yeah. Right,
And I
so
think we're gonna need this.
And Brock's gonna drink a beer before we kick this off.
okay, go for it.
I'll put it-
So is that, is that
you-
+1 action point? Well, you've got 6 action points anyway, so.
It's next strength, I believe.
Oh yeah, is it?
Yeah, it gives me a reroll on all of my strength stuff
It's Nuka
and
Colas.
charisma stuff.
Yeah, it's Nuka Colas that are an action point, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So Preston's first. So Preston could see that one 2 zones away. Preston's gun has a range of. Unless you guys want to do something first before he starts shooting Mirelurks, like, because you've got a plan here. Or do you want Preston to just shoot first and then you're all going to do your thing?
He can drum in.
Because you guys are still
I was
standing
gonna.
next to the explosion, where you're going to plan on blowing shit up.
I was probably gonna try to shoot this one probably like this one to get their attention
Yep,
and start it off.
Preston's going to shoot at that one as well. So do you want you want to start it off and then Preston's going to go and shoot at him then? You can start the combat.
Yeah, Preston's first, I'm imagining.
Preston is first, so somebody else can start the combat first.
Yeah.
If that's the thing.
All right.
And
Because
then,
we're the
gonna-
one initiating combats.
yeah,
They
yeah.
aren't
And then we
surprising
go
us.
Preston. Also, another point before we start. Previously, when you saw this map, I had 10 Mirelurks on it. Now I've got 5 and 5 on the GM layer. Because that's more fun. Not knowing where half of them are.
Coming, emerging from the sea.
Yeah, well, they pop up out the ground and out the sea, don't they? In Fallout 4,
They
I
do.
wanted to make this as Fallout 4 as possible, and yeah, that's what it's like. You see a couple of Mirelurks, you go in and shoot a couple of Mirelurks, and then the other ones start popping up out the ground. That's what I'm going for here.
Does that mean there's also a missile launcher inside of the castle? Because in Fallout 4, in one of the corridors, there's a missile launcher.
In this version, there may or may not be the chance to repair something very cool that's going to help you in Act 3.
All right.
Not a missile launcher, but something very cool. Even cooler, I think.
Boom.
So Brock's gonna take a step over, and he is gonna shoot at that first Mirelurk.
6 and a 19 is one success, Mr. Brock. You only need one. It's the right range for you, isn't it?
Is. My weapon has unreliable, so I believe my complication range is up one more. So then
That's a
19 is a
19.
complication as well.
But your range
What's that?
is medium, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so that is a hit.
Ooh.
7 damage, and it'll pierce 6 of his DR.
Wow.
Great
Now,
start.
something we've got to remember about Mirelurks is the Mirelurks, the Mirelurk Queen and the Mirelurk Hunter will give you all this piece of knowledge. Is they all have, it's more difficult to hit. It's got defense rating 2, but they've all got a weak point on their face that has much lower damage reduction. So
Yeah.
it's harder to hit, but they take more damage when you hit it. So if you want to take a harder shot, you can do more damage with Mirelurks. All right.
I'm good
Brock.
with my random roll.
So what was that?
I got
7.
The 5 is the torso, and
Uh,
7 damage, piercing 6.
Yeah. So what was the total? 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you're gonna. I'll double check what his damage reduction is, but I don't think it's 6. No, it's not 6. It's
4, right?
It's 4 for the torso, legs, and arms,
Yeah.
and 1 on the face, and he's got 2 energy all over. He also has some poison. His poison is the same as his physical.
So
But
if we
anyway,
have energy, it's also great.
Yeah, he takes 7 damage to the torso. He's got a crippled torso, so in the end of his turn, isn't it? He will roll the 2 damage dice for internal bleeding. Okay, so now Preston's going to shoot at the same guy. He's going to step forward his own. His gun is the
laser musket.
Yeah, it is Preston's laser musket, and it has a range of long. So that is actually ideal range for him, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Happy days.
Absolutely is.
So Preston's going to kick it off with this. Now, if I was to use action points for Preston or the general, the allies that I'm controlling, they would be coming out of your pool. The enemies comes out of my pool. That's fair, eh?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm not spending any dice on this just now. I'm going to just kick it off with a normal 2 successes. So that is a hit. He's going to roll the damage.
Pretty
Generate
good.
us an action point as well.
6 with
This thing
3
has-
piercing.
This thing has accurate. Can he spend his action point he just got to do 1 more damage dice?
Is that what accurate does? Then yes, he may.
It lets you spend up to 3. Yeah.
Right, I'll roll what? I'll roll 1 more dice
If he
then.
did take the aim action, did he do that?
Oh, you have to aim
He
to
moves.
use the accurate.
He
Accurate.
moves.
If you
Okay,
take the
alright.
aim minor action before
got
attacking with an accurate weapon, you can spend up to 3 AP to add d6s per AP spent.
No,
Okay.
no such luck.
So it's only what? Is it only effects?
What?
No,
No,
it's an
every
extra
damage.
damage. So it is 2 extra damage,
Extra
right? Okay.
damage. Yeah, 2 extra
So
damage.
that is 8 damage with 3 piercing, and the body part is
Face.
the head, the face. So he's hit the face without taking the aim. So that's what you want, really. So the damage reduction is only 1 there, I believe. Let me double check. I just said it
Got
5 minutes
piercing
ago.
3 on it too.
And he's
so.
got piercing 3, so he's going to ignore it. Mirelurk.
Yeah, and it's energy, so it's
Yeah,
it's weakness anyway.
It's 1 on the face. And is this energy damage? Oh, it is. It's his laser gun. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 8. It's 8 in the face. It's dead. It's not even going to get to the
Great first
internal
kill.
bleeding. A first kill.
Wow, good. One of the little crunchies.
And then he starts cranking up his musket again.
Squeaky little thing.
Now, it's the turn of the Mirelurk Queen. The Mirelurk Queen, I get 1 action point instantly at the start of the scene because she is aggressive. She has the condition aggressive. Now, the Mirelurk Queen, do I have 4 action points? Yeah, I do. So she's not making an attack this round. She's going to move. And with her action, she's going to spawn 4 Mirelurk hatchlings.
Pretty cool.
There's the small ones.
And I'll need to open up a character sheet for them as well. Bear with me. There we go.
You're good.
Those dudes are gonna love this grenade.
So they have the same with the face thing, the Mirelurk hatchlings, but also what the Mirelurk hatchling has that's different is they are a small creature, which means they are defense rating 2, so they're harder to hit, but any hit that does a wound kills it. Also, the Mirelurk Queen is a large creature, the big creature, so it takes 7 to wound it.
Okay, instead of 5, it's 7.
Okay. Well, I need to pull up an initiative for the little Mirelurk hatchlings as well.
They also get bonus HP and stuff for being big.
Yeah. Well, the bigger they are, the harder they'll fall.
So
The bigger they are, the more tasty crab for everyone.
That too.
Right, so that was the Mirelurk Queen's first. I don't have enough action points for it to do that again, so it moves on to the Minutemen General. Now that's me again. So the Minutemen General is going to move up and support Preston. And what shots have we got? No, the Minutemen General is going to go to there and attempt to shoot this one.
All right.
So the
Keeping our
Minutemen
flanks safe.
Yep, the Minutemen General has what range? Medium. So is that ideal range? Yep, it is. That's 1. Yep.
That's
No, it's
2
not.
away.
It's
from
not.
there.
Yeah, it's +1. It's 2 away. So this. Okay. Now, maybe we'll spend 1 of your action points here then to roll a 3rd dice. I think. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
So you're back
awesome.
up to full action points.
Plus any extra.
Well, you can't use them immediately, so I'm not going
Yeah, I
to
know.
let you have the extras. Chris told me the other day that I'm too soft is right, and I'm remembering. But that is going to be some damage,
Man
though.
took a fucking Viagra, man.
Ooh, that's
he's not
the
soft
finger.
anymore. That's
Well, I just got it when you said
Ooh.
that. That's going to ignore all resistance. Let's see where it hits it about. It's 9, 10, 11. 12 is the right arm, isn't it?
What is that? Is that what the numbers on the creature is? I don't know.
I don't know what kind of creatures. Does it have? It will. Yeah, it'll be one of its
Right
legs.
claw then,
It'll be
probably.
right claw. Yeah. So what did we get? 6. Yeah. Okay.
Got lost. You took off. Injured.
So
Law is the law.
yeah. So it's got a crippled claw. Crippled right claw. And finally, the players get to go. It is Turok. Max, you're up, mate.
All right. So Turok is gonna back up to here. No, I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna take a attempt to shoot this one, or is that behind the wall?
I would say it's partially behind the wall, so I'd say it has cover everywhere except its head. I'll say its head sticking up over the wall, so it's got 2 dice of cover. You can still get through that because you can roll nothing on the cover, but it's got 2 dice of cover everywhere but its head currently, because that is a little wall there. So there's wall, and then there's kind of a rubbly, like kind of slope going down, and it's kind of climbing up that rubbly slope, and its head's peeking over. So its head's not covered, but the rest of its body is.
Okay. So he's gonna try to take a shot with his combat rifle.
Okay.
Before he hits back.
So how many zones is this away? It's a few. Like, what's your range on your combat rifle?
It's medium.
So it's 1, 2, 3 away. So this is +2 difficulty. So you might want to spend some action points.
Maybe do you want to just ready to shoot if they like enter one of these zones?
Might be a good one.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
You want to save it?
Yeah, I'm gonna save it, and then when they get close to range.
So you guys will need to remind me when we get to an end of a round, or when that happens, that you have saved actions if you have, right? Okay. So it's the Mirelurk Hunter next. So the Mirelurk Hunter's gonna... It's just gonna... It can sprint, and then I can spend 2 action points to take a major action.
Yeah, but the moment it enters that zone, I believe the ready action is activated first.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So, Max, take your shot.
Okay. So that's not as bad now.
It's not got cover now.
Yep, so I'm gonna spend 1 AP to get.
Okay.
Sounds great.
I haven't moved. Can I take it?
Yeah, if you haven't moved, you can take aim. Yeah.
Okay. So, and I'm trying to figure out what that does.
Aim's a reroll.
Reroll what?
Yeah, you gotta reroll on one
Yeah,
of your
aim's a reroll.
attack dice.
Okay. Right.
Punch him in the dick.
Oh my god! Oh,
Pretty great.
So you're back up to maximum hit by action points.
Okay. So
Let's hope the good rolls last.
I'm gonna spend 2 bolts on this.
Let's let the good times roll.
Would you like to spend 1 luck and re-roll 3 of those? Your luck
Yeah,
is all
I will
refreshed.
spend 1 luck. Yep. I'll spend luck to reroll 3 of those. Lead it.
Oh, nice re-roll. So that is 7. You don't have effects with that combat rifle, do you?
No, unfortunately, no. This
Okay.
is a combat rifle. I haven't actually touched mine.
Okay, now you don't need to use your reroll because you've got successes all round. Roll me a body part, Max.
Yeah.
I'll check its reductions, the hunter. So it's got 4 all over its body and 1 on its face against physical. So that's the torso. So it reduces by 4, so it takes 3.
That's still 3 points of damage.
It's 3 less than it had a second ago, mate, yes. But it will now spend 2 action points to attack. Now, I've got 4 action points, so I'm going to spend 3 so I can attack and roll an extra dice.
Okay.
Because Big Brock is difficulty 2 to hit.
And he's a delicious snack for the Mirelurk.
Certainly have more meat than everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, I say you got one guy with a super sled and one with a
Oh,
back.
yes. Yes. I get an action point back. Oh, no.
Do you think radioactivity is like
I don't get an
seasoning?
action point back. My difficulty
It is
hit you was
seasoning,
my
yeah.
difficulty hit you there was 3, wasn't it? Because it was an
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
action and your 2,
Yep.
so there's no. I don't even get an action point from that. Okay, let's see where I hit the guy. The Mirelurk Hunter doesn't have luck to spend. I had to roll another 3 of those, unfortunately. That's a shame. Right, okay, so yeah, you've got loads of reduction. I hate you. Sorry, I hate Brock. I don't hate you, Jeff. I take that back. I hate Brock. That's the left leg, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. What's your reduction? Hit us with it.
I have exactly 6 damage reduction.
Just like I was saying the other night when we were playing, if you don't mod your gear in this game, you get left behind.
Yeah.
That's what I've discovered.
You need to mod your gear.
Yeah, if you don't mod your gear, you're getting left behind.
That's why I'm going for armor.
That's how you tank, Brock. That is how you tank. Have you got the one that gives you +3 from your strength? The
The barbarian. Yeah.
barbarian perk.
Yeah, I also have
yeah. That's
barbarian.
a great perk.
So
if
I
you've got high
have
strength.
3 from my armor and 3 from my strength everywhere.
Well, guess whose turn it is?
Mine.
Time to smash.
Yeah, Brock is gonna switch out to his baseball bat and give this guy the business.
Minor action to swap weapons,
Yes.
Yellow
Spend
Brock.
1 action point for extra dice.
Okay. That's a
I'm
hit.
gonna re-roll that one that missed,
Okay.
just
And you only need
to try to get the thing.
You only
with
needed
my
1,
beer.
so you're up to 6. Is that your beer that gives you the reroll? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Where's the button?
You see, alcoholism
There we
has
go.
a benefit.
Beer,
Your
beer's
target
beer.
number is 15. That's how you melee, folks.
So why
You may roll
gaining
damage.
2 extra action points then?
You've got 2 left over, which you can use immediately because the game had used on melee damage. So you may roll
I'm gonna.
2 free extra dice. Oh my
That's a lot of
days.
damage.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Piercing.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Is that 18 with 6 piercing
Yes.
on,
Do the
Something
back.
like that.
on its torso?
Damn.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
it,
Yeah.
it had exactly 17 hit points, so you may describe that to the audience, Jeff, mate.
I hit the torso, so just like the limbs and the rest of it just go flying everywhere. And
Nice.
Brock's like, good. Another yucky. Boil up that water, boys.
Radioactive
Oh.
Surimi.
And do you have you still got a bucket load of action points if you'd like to take any extra actions or anything, Jeff?
Kind of cool, just hanging out here.
Just waiting for
Um,
what's next.
Maybe I'll spend 2 action points to do my other major action of readying an attack for the next guy to come.
All right, okay. So
Okay, so
you're,
the thing that I can do.
you're readying a second attack, yeah?
Yeah,
And
and,
you can-
it is a major action, so it would cost me 2 action
Yeah,
points
so,
to
so,
ready it.
so readying it is a
fine.
major action.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
I will
does,
do that.
does that mean you can't do the attack? Because the attack would be a third action if somebody comes into the
No,
thing.
you ready whatever the action is.
Yeah.
Like it's not an additional thing. You just get ready to do the thing.
All right,
Mhm.
okay.
I believe.
So you're yeah. So it's not costing you the action points to ready. Ready isn't an
Yeah.
action, right? Got you. All right, so it's the Mirelurk's turn. So we're gonna start with the ones that are visible, which
Yeah,
would be
they're still alive.
this one with the crippled claw. Is going to how many action points do I have? 1. So that means I can't charge and attack.
Charge it.
Give us all your action points.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
Gimme,
what
gimme,
I
gimme,
can
gimme,
do.
gimme,
Let me
gimme,
let me just
gimme.
have a quick look at the Mirelurk sheet again. Okay, so
Brock did the Boston Smash.
yeah, I mean this one's going to. It's going to. I mean, right? Okay. Are we still saying that somebody on the edge of a zone can hit somebody on the edge of a zone without moving into
and
it?
you're the DM, so you get to
Which
say
rule
that.
this to be in reach, honestly?
You-
I have
Because
been doing
melee
that
attacks are
previously.
reach, not zone.
so yeah. Also,
yeah.
just
Melee
kind of
attacks
zones.
are reach. That's right.
I think
Zones are kind of
only for
squishy.
range.
Yeah.
So
Zones are a
like,
bit squishy.
so like, if you were in melee range of somebody, like they're probably in the same zone as you, regardless of where we put lines at
yeah,
the beginning of the
yeah.
encounter.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
So it can move and attack at no penalty and no extra cost for me then. What have I got? 1 action point. I'm spending it.
Looks like there might be a position for Minuteman General opening up.
There might be.
Oh,
my
maybe
days.
not.
Yeah, and a normal Mirelurk doesn't have luck points for me to reroll that complication. What's a melee complication? Somebody roll d20.
Yeah, Brock.
15.
It's gonna hurt its claw. It's gonna hurt its other claw. We down 2
No, it
claws.
Yeah,
It died.
well, did we get a 15 melee weapon? Oh, I don't have something for unarmed. I've only got melee weapons. 15. Let's see if this works. Wear and tear. The weapon seen better days. It broke its claw. So let's say its claw does 2 dice less damage now. It's got a broken claw. There we go. That'll do.
And it already had one.
Yeah. Well,
it broke its other claw.
Yeah. It's got a wounded claw, but now it's not wounded because it's not technically taking damage. What it's done is it's actually broke a bit off, and that bit of its claws,
it's a bit less sharp.
It's lost a finger. Yeah. It's lost it's lost its little thingy, so it can only whack you with the back outside its claw now.
Nothing like that. Yeah.
Right, let's put another mark on him for that.
60 Minutemen.
So that was his turn. Oh no, he's not rolled
Are
his
you playing that
damage.
song on loop, Chris?
Yeah, he's not rolled his damage yet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me double check it rolls
Ah,
that many.
I'm gonna put it on.
It's supposed to roll 6 dice. How did I roll so many dice there?
It's a little strange.
Let me try that again.
60 Minutemen.
You rolled as the hunter, not as a normal one.
Oh, I did. I'm
Yeah.
rolling off the wrong sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Okay, ignore both those rolls. Oh, what did it roll to hit? A 16. The 13 wouldn't have been a hit if the Mirelurk had rolled that. So ignore all damage rolls. It didn't hit him. It didn't hit her. Sorry, she's a female. This Minuteman general. Yeah, that's not a hit. I am gutted. Right, so that was that one. Who else have we got visible? This one's going to move 1 zone into that.
Alright.
And then... yeah, it's just going to move. It's not going to sprint. And this one's going to move to there. But that's where the thingy mine is, isn't it? So let's...
The wall cap mine.
So let's move these 2 first. So that one's going to move to there. And that one's going to move to there. Right. And now let's deal with the bottle cap mine. How do we roll for that?
Do I have the ball cap mine? We already did the explosives check for that, right?
Yes.
Set it up,
To
yeah.
set it up, yes.
So
I
I'll
think
just
we
have to
roll
roll
the
the
damage.
damage, I believe.
I think it's just the damage.
Do you just roll the damage as soon as it walks into that zone, do you?
Yeah, it triggers it.
Bomb, dude.
Yeah?
Boom.
Because we did the check last session, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ooh.
And we'll see which body parts.
7
Does it have
physical.
any?
Left
17.
left back claw, I think.
Yeah.
And what was it? 7 damage physical.
7 damage physical.
I think he has...
Does it have any?
Mirelurk has 4 reduction physical on his legs. So is that 3 physical he gets, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The bottle cap mine does him 3 physical damage.
But it does have a blast effect.
Yeah, but there's no one else in this same zone. That's the next zone over.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Unlucky.
That's a shame.
Now, let me see where I've got that. What layer I've got that X on to see if I can delete it. Yeah, I can. Okay, so now we move on to the invisible ones. And I'm going to move them while invisible. That's fun.
I would guess that at least some of them will be visible by the end of that movement.
Probably.
I could be wrong.
That one there's one
Man,
pops
they're
up here. So one pops up there, but it's not going to attack this round. And then one pops up there. And who else do we have? I think that's all of them. Or all of them that I want to make visible for now. Yep, so that is all the Mirelurks moved. It's now the Minutemen recruit. So, who wants to go first? Who has the high initiative out of the four of you, and then you can use your guys first. We'll just do it in the normal initiative.
Totally not me. I believe Turok.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turok,
Turok,
you're the highest initiative, so you can move your Minutemen recruit first, and also you guys are sharing control of the riflemen. So Turok, you're the red dot, so it's not so you've got joint control of this Minutemen rifleman as well. So, yeah, do your recruits. Why have the riflemen not went yet? Oh, boys, we have missed one initiative. The riflemen.
Let's find just throw it in there. Just go ahead and just throw
Somebody
it in there.
must have that. We had a second one for Minutemen recruit. Somebody go and throw up an initiative for the Minutemen riflemen,
That's
please.
probably what happened is that they clicked on the wrong one.
Yeah. So they're on 12, right? So
They go first before the.
they should have been. Yeah. So they're on the same as the Mirelurks, so it's fine if they go. Now, like after the Mirelurks. That's
we
fine.
have shared control, so perhaps we could just.
I figure at the very least this turn they can just go the same as the recruits.
Yeah. We could switch control
Straighten it out after.
each turn, right?
Yeah.
Some
Absolutely.
players.
I don't care. Max and I are both sharing a rifleman. He can use first if you want.
Right.
Doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I'll say he comes over here and he's gonna shoot the one that's second general.
Okay, so it's diagonal zones, so it's only one zone away, so that's medium. What's his range?
Medium with a rifle.
I think it's medium.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a difficulty 1 unless you were aiming for the face, and it's difficulty 2.
No, but he's gonna take aim because he has to move everything. I guess does that count too if you move in the same hex, or no? To like do an effect?
No,
it's still like a move.
Yeah, I suppose moving from one part of the zone to another part of the zone, you are still moving. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Technically, he wouldn't have to move at all to do the thing if
No,
you're trying to like
it wouldn't.
free up the aim action.
Yeah,
you just
absolutely.
Aim and
He can
shoot
aim
from there,
He can
from where
aim
you started.
Yeah, he can aim from there. You're right,
Okay.
Jeff.
Okay.
It's
So
still
he'll do that,
diagonal. Yeah. That makes it just the next zone. That diagonal point.
Okay. So he's gonna take it and he's gonna pick up.
That's one success, so that's a hit on the body.
Okay.
The hack is to roll 1 to 3, 1 or 2 here and hit him in the face without the increased difficulty. That's the hack.
Okay.
On the bloody part roll, I mean. Oh. Now, the riflemen don't have luck, so you can't re-roll that.
Well, that's fine.
The general does have luck, and Preston has luck. That's the right back claw. So that's his third claw that's been hit, but it's only 2 energy damage they've got, and it's got 1 piercing, so you do 1 damage because it's got 2 resistance for energy. All right.
Okay.
Something.
It's absolutely something, right? So the second Minuteman general, rifleman, sorry, that is Chris and David. Who wants to go first out of you two for the rifleman?
Well, Chris is the higher initiative of us, so I suppose he gets the first round on
Hey,
the.
Chris, you've got the first round with this Minuteman rifleman. What are you going to do?
Rifleman. Wait, just this one?
That's So there's only 2 Minutemen riflemen. The other ones are Minutemen recruits. The riflemen are much better, like higher experience, higher level, better weapons.
Better weapon.
I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
Or is this the Mirelurk here?
That's a Mirelurk there.
Yeah.
Alright. What fucking weapons has he got?
So you could stay where you are and take advantage of aim and shoot him. Because he's in the next zone.
Aim and shoot.
Okay.
So to shoot, I'm
Just
gonna
do the
hit,
shot as normal, and you've got a reroll with the aim. You guys still got 6 action points, or I've been forgetting to lose them.
Yeah, we do.
No.
You do?
We're
I've got 0 already.
I don't think these
Already,
guys spend a
I've
lot
got
of.
if I use an AP and then with the aim, do I get the reroll?
You still
Like
get a reroll from the aim,
AP one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
I'm gonna
AP
spend it.
the AP gives you the 3rd dice, and you've still got the reroll, which you don't need.
Okay.
You don't need the reroll because you've got 3 successes.
So
So
we're-
you generate 2 action points. Are you aiming at this fella here?
Aye, that one there, and
See-
then
So you're back up to max action
Um,
points.
let me check my ammo.
NPCs don't
like
have
that.
ammo. NPCs don't have ammo until they die.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do anything about ammo.
Oh,
I was gonna say, it has accurate, so you could spend the extra action points we just got to add 2 more dice to this attack too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got accurate, so you can spend action points to add 2 dice.
Up to 3.
Up to 3, sorry.
But we
Right,
did get
so
two bonus
can I-
ones over the top.
You
Can
got
I
two-
can
you
I
got 2 bonus
do
ones.
that and just roll 3 dice?
Sure.
So that'll only cost you 1. You go down to 5, but you get 3 more dice of damage. Wow, that's well worth
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
So what is it? It's 10 with
10.
3
10
piercing.
with 3 piercing. Yeah.
Right, roll the
Yeah,
body
yeah.
part because it's got 4. Oh no, it's
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 an
a
energy, so it'll.
It's energy.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's got
energy.
2 resistance. You've through all its
So
resistance.
we're going straight through.
You're going straight through. 10 damage. Roll the body part.
TikTok Live got restricted,
And it's
guys. 12.
Did it? I
What
don't
got
care.
restricted? TikTok?
That's one of its legs, front right.
It's a dog. Not surprising.
Front right leg is crippled. Alright, that's that. Minutemen Rifleman done. Unless you want to spend 2 action points for an extra turn, Chris. You can
Oh,
with
that may
NPCs.
as well.
I think you can with NPCs if you're controlling them. I'm pretty sure you can, like.
Okay,
I would say you could.
let's do it.
Okay. So you're down
Because,
to 3.
Even though the difficulty's increased, and then I'll spend 1 to get the extra dice,
Okay. So you're down to 2.
and then roll
You
that.
got the 2.
And that's all we needed.
That's what you need.
Yep.
You may roll the damage, sir. That's,
Six.
There's one.
6 with 1 piercing, right? Where's that hitting him? Because he's got 4
the
hit
penis.
points. He's got 4 hit points and 4 resistance in some spots. So he's got 4. Oh no, he's got 2 because it's a laser weapon. So
It's
you
energy, yeah.
so you go through 1, so it's 5 damage. That's enough. We have Mirelurk in the
Yeah.
menu tonight, boys.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't wait to butcher all these.
So that was the Mirelurk. That was the Minutemen Riflemen. Now we have the Minutemen recruits. So Max, you may now go first with your 3 red dots.
Okay, so he's gonna come over here. Or let me see what he has. They don't really have anything.
I don't remember what they have. I've not got their sheet open.
Oh, they have a laser pistol.
They got a
have
laser pistol, yeah.
Laser pistol.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's close range.
Minutemen generally have a bit of an advantage against Mirelurks because the Mirelurks have got much less resistance against energy weapons than they do against physical.
So yeah, I would say he runs over here and he's gonna take a shot at this guy.
You can
Okay.
group NPCs and have them attack
Yeah.
together.
I was
can,
gonna
yeah.
send the text for that again real quick. You
Yeah.
you can have all of the dudes just assist his attack, like all your
Oh really?
Should we do
Yeah.
that to make
Yeah.
things quicker then when we use these guys?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
yeah.
So, all right. So the question is, if they all assist, do they get an extra point of damage from each?
Yeah, you get 1 point of damage per person assisting.
Okay.
So you get to roll 2 extra dice and do 2 more combat damage.
Any
And
chance
in total, you can do 3 let rips because you have 3 individual.
they have let rip? Is there any chance you could copy paste the text and put it in a roll 20, Jeff?
I'll save my
No.
French. It's in the Winter of Atom rule,
But-
I believe. But
No.
I'll
No
look
is the
for it.
short answer to that. But I sent it in the
In the
a
Discord, I see
screenshot
it,
of
yeah.
it in the thing.
Yeah, but I'll have a look
Okay.
at my files. I think
So
it's
I'll
the Witcher
wait- I'll-
Pattern book.
I would say because if I'm having the other two assist me, only one gets to use the list.
Yeah, I figured the main attacker would be the only one letting rip.
Yeah.
The main
Everybody else
attack,
is just assisting.
yeah, I figure the main attack guy does the let rip and everybody else gets an assist.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We just have a different dude be the main attacker every turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and you've got 3, you could do that 3 times that way. Okay, make the main
Okay.
roll then.
I'm gonna spend one.
Seems
EP
like a
to
hell
give
yeah,
an
brother
extra-
moment.
Spending an AP,
an
okay.
extra- Yeah, to give him a better chance to hit.
You're down to 1.
You should be rolling 5 dice then, because they're assisting the thing.
Yeah, they're assisted. You should
Oh,
roll the
jeez.
5 dice. Roll 2 more dice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say it's like, all right. That's why I was making sure I'm.
Yeah, you should be
Here,
rolling
I've
5
got
dice.
the rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the assists would be done separately. You wouldn't roll them all together. Roll 2 dice, and this is the 2 guys assisting.
Oh
You
yeah,
just
this
sent
is true.
dicey.
Yeah. Oh, yours has an extra one for
So-
making a test.
So
Yeah, that's
so those are 2 hits.
the one from the Winter of Atom book.
So that is 2 successes. And which one are you going for this one?
Yeah, the one that's attacking the.
Right,
the
so
general.
you've got... you get an action point back, so you only needed the 1 success, so you're up to 2.
Mhm.
You can roll damage.
Okay.
And you can use
Alright.
their let rip 1 time.
Okay. So this is the let rip from there, and
So we'll give them that mark when they've done their let rip.
okay. Do they do extra 2 damage from the other guys?
An extra 2
Okay.
dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to roll right now. So that's still 6, 18,
That's a shame.
That's a shame. 6 with 1 piercing on this fella. And it's energy damage. Right,
Yep.
so you ignore 1.
Everything.
So it's...
Oh no, just one. Yeah, one.
Yeah, so it's 5 damage. Front left. Okay, so that's another crippled claw for him. Both
Right.
claws are crippled. One of them's broken and does less damage. But he's not dead yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say this dude's still going. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's still going. Yeah, he's still going.
Yeah, I mean, I mean,
He's-
at least he did something. I mean,
He's fallen to
did
bits.
hurt.
Like bits have fallen off him now at this point, but he's still
Yeah.
going. Wait, how much did you do total? 5. Yeah, he's still going.
Yeah.
He's still going.
Probably had
okay.
like 1 or 2 left, probably.
So now we will do who's next in the normal initiative order.
Brock, I
Brock.
believe.
So we'll do
Yeah.
Brock's NPCs then.
Okay. Mine are not gonna move. He's just gonna aim at this dude and then have the other 2 assist.
Right. Okay.
And I'll spend an action point for an extra dice.
Right. So it's 2 difficulty, but you've got 3 dice, and then you roll 2 assist dice.
Yeah.
There's 2 successes already, so that's what you need.
And see the 2 successes. That's,
The assists are just going to be for bonus now.
yeah, if we get it, CP.
That's not
Oh,
one.
there you go.
That is
And,
one. So you get
this
1
is
AP.
his reroll for aiming. No.
Oh, that's what you
Alright,
get
well,
for aiming. You're up to 3 action
Still
points.
got. Yeah. He's gonna, of course, let rip, and I'll have the other dudes added to this as well. So it'll be 4 extra dice on the
For his
attack.
complication, I'll just take an action point because I've not got any.
7 pierce, 3.
7 piercing 3. Well, you're going through all its. Who are you shooting at? Sorry, this one here.
I'm shooting at that same one. The
Oh, the
one that I
same
can't
one.
believe is still alive. That guy had to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be dead because you're ignoring all of
Mhm.
its
Yeah.
resistance. Yeah, it's dead. What body part did you hit then?
17.
Curiosity
One
now.
of the legs.
17 and another leg. I think that's the back left. I think it's had all 4 of its legs blown off, basically. All right. He is very much dead
poor-
now.
That thing's hammered so fucking
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
That thing's got it,
It had 2 hit points
Oh,
left when you
move,
hit him with
move,
that. All right. Okay. So next we have who's next in the initiative order? Who does the next NPCs?
I'm happy.
Happy. So Chris, what do you want your guys to do?
My guys?
Yeah,
I got more recruits.
You've got
got the
3
small
minutes.
ones
You've
now.
got 3 Minutemen recruit to control.
These ones that I'm moving.
Yeah, but not this
Not
one.
this one.
Give me my boys back.
These 3 here. Yeah.
Um,
And you can group them together, and then the 2 guys just count as doing an assist.
where the fuck are the? Oh, there's one over here. Right.
From
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and there's one here and there's one that's down there. on the bottom
There's
area.
There's a couple here that you can see.
Fuck it. They're gonna go here and just ready their action for like another attack, I guess.
You could just shoot him. He's one zone away.
Alright, fuck him. Get fucking shot, mate.
It's going to be a 2 difficulty, but you've got the 2 guys assisting, and you have 3 action points.
Right. Tell me what click.
And you've got let rip as well.
Right.
Put a mark on
Laser
him.
pistol.
Aye.
Um.
Standard roll is
we've
2
got-
dice. You want to spend any action points?
Buy an action point.
Okay, you don't need to buy one. You can spend one. You've got 3, so you're down to 2.
Aye, spend one. Aye.
Okay, so roll the extra 1 dice, and then you roll 2 more as an assist after. So you got 1 success. You need 2, but you've got 2 more dice to roll as your assist. So you can just roll a normal roll now.
No more 2 extra dice, I believe.
How do I roll an assist?
You don't even have to, because you're rolling 2 dice anyway, so you can just roll a standard roll. Just roll laser pistol with normal dice. Right, you didn't get your assists,
Nope.
so you didn't hit him. Okay. Right, next, it is the last group, am I right?
Yep, that's mine.
David's group,
And-
Dingro's group.
Well, they're not going to fight. They're going to start cheering and be like, "For the Minutemen!" And they're all going to do a rally action to generate action points for the party.
I love it, I love it. That is a really good idea, David. Really good idea.
Oh,
Right,
that's
so-
something new. I didn't know they had.
Yeah, rally is an awesome action. Is it a major action?
It's a major action, yeah.
Wow, I read the book.
So that's the first one.
Oh, the big
Complication.
20. Got a complication.
Do you have a complication for speech checks and survival checks?
No, I'll tell you what I'll do to make your life easier is I'll just take an action point.
That isn't making our life easier.
So for him, it is.
So that was
Then-
no successes. But this is your
the
second one. So that's 2
generated
successes, so you generate 2 action
Yep.
points. Is it
And
2,
then
yeah?
the final Minutemen. There we go.
So that's another 2. So you're
Yep.
up to 6 action points. Nice rallying.
Yep.
Nice rallying by the
Great.
recruits. For the Minutemen! I love that. I love that. Right, so that's the recruits done. It's now
That's their
Happy.
turn.
Happy Doyle. Tommy,
Um,
Tommy.
So I'm going to move into this zone and hide behind the car and have my pistol like ready for any Mirelurks that might pop out. I think he's also tried to see whether or not the boot opens and if he can get inside it, but you know, as we know in Fallout, that doesn't happen. So.
Mate. I'll give you a chance. Give me a survival luck roll. Difficult.
Ooh,
Difficulty. What do we think the difficulty should be, boys?
I've had 2 at least a 2.
2. Yeah, 2.
I'll go with 2. Difficulty 2. Survival luck, Chris. You've got luck stat. Let's use it.
Oh,
0
no.
So
successes.
that's no mini nuke.
No cigar. There's nothing in it. It doesn't even open, unfortunately. But you're crouching down behind it and taking cover, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rusted shut.
Brother Dimglow.
Brother Dinglow.
I look at this one emerge and I'm like, time to meet Adam, friend. And he moves over here with his big glowing hammer, ready to smash.
Okay, now this is difficult terrain for you, the water one. Forgot to do anything with these guys. What's the difficult terrain do?
I believe it's
Depends
spent
on how
an
difficult,
AP to
I
move through it, right?
Spend an action point to move through it, yeah. So
Yeah,
we should have spent
that's
one
one
for these guys. We'll spend one for you, so you're one less.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna roll my melee attack. I'm gonna
Just have
buy
to remember
one.
that in future.
I'm gonna buy one more D20 for that.
Okay.
You gonna show it, bro?
But that generates 4 action points for the party.
You generate how
Oh, yeah.
many?
3.
3. Nice. So you're up to 6, and there's 1 left over if you want to use it on damage.
I would. I'll say.
I am going to use that one on damage. So that's an additional 1. There we go. And that's my super sledge.
Oh my days!
I'm scared. Yeah.
That's 16 damage with 2 breaking. What body part is that on?
I am going to use a luck point. No, I'm not gonna use my luck point for this. Never mind.
Are you trying to
just
one-shot it? You should, it'd be fun. If you want to one-shot it,
What?
you should spend... Are you trying to one-shot it? Because you'll need to spend your
Okay.
luck point to one-shot it,
I'm
because
gonna
that's
spend
not quite...
one luck point in that
Yeah,
case.
That's
to
not
reroll
quite
2
doing
of
it.
them. So I'm gonna reroll 2 of those.
Okay. Yeah, the 14 doesn't quite do it. Sorry, the 16 doesn't quite do it, because its physical resistance is 4 and that's 14 hit points.
There we go.
Now, that is...
3 because of the vicious.
16 with 3 vicious. That is now 19.
Yep.
So which body part is that?
Let's see which body part it is.
It's dead because it's got only 4 resistance. That's one of its legs. So you one-shot it in one of its legs.
Completely smash the leg to bits.
Yes. It flips up in the air and lands on its back with one leg.
And I turn around, looking at the ruin and at the queen towering over it. You'll be next.
Ho 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 ho. She kind of looks at you and she looks at you and toxic spittle foams at her mouth.
And that's my turn.
Excellent. Now it's the Mirelurk Hatchlings. I've not even really perused their sheets, so I think I'm just going to get them to climb off in random directions. That sounds like fun. Let's let's get them to bugger off in random directions, I think.
I gotta say that the super sled is one of the deadliest melee weapons I've seen.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what you say.
amazing. And I still need to mod it.
Now we're at the end of the round. There was no more held actions, was there? There was just the ones that have went off. So we're going to the second round, and
Brock had a readied action, but nobody's moved into his zone.
nobody's moved into the zone. That's right.
Yet.
So Preston Garvey is going to move in here. And he's going to take a shot at that one up there. So that's 1, 2, 3 away. And he's got long, so does that mean it's difficulty 2?
Long is
Yeah,
2
we'll
zones.
get
Yeah.
plus
Yeah,
52.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's +1, so he's got 2 difficulty. Okay.
Yep.
Let's go, Preston. What's your action point situation, boys? You've got 6. You mind
Let
if,
me take one.
you mind if Preston
Let me take
spends
Yeah.
just 1 or what?
Just one.
He
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
spend 1 to aim too if you want.
No,
Okay.
because he moved. Yeah, okay,
Yep,
exactly.
so
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a minor action.
yeah, okay, so he's spending 2, so he's aiming and he's got a 3rd dice. Okay.
And he has accuracy on that shit, which is gonna be nice. Ooh, yeah, we're glad we did.
Right, so you needed 1, so you back up to 6. No, wait, sorry. Difficulty was what? Difficulty was 2. Aye.
Yeah.
So you gain 1 action point, you're back up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Who was
Okay.
she shooting again?
This one.
The queen.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Nah, this one
I
here.
thought he was shooting the queen. I thought he was shooting the queen. I'm like, oh, great job, buddy.
I was hoping he was shooting the queen.
Nah, the queen's still a couple more zones away than that. It would have been an even harder shot. Okay.
Oh.
Now, Preston does have luck. He's going to spend 1,
Better use it.
and he's going to re-roll 3 of them. So, let me just roll 3 damage dice.
Not now. When, Preston?
Exactly.
I mean, he did a good shot in the first one. So that's what?
Yeah.
Friday piercing?
I think he has
Piercing too?
I think he has effect. Yeah, let me check. He has on his gun. accurate,
be.
two-handed, piercing. It does have
One.
piercing, yeah, piercing 1. So that is 5 with 2 piercing, so 5 ignoring its resistances. So it's a wound on this body part. When it's
Oh,
legs.
I was done with 3.
Okay, that
Crippled
was
it, didn't it?
Preston's turn. Now it's the Mirelurk Queen. Bear with me a second, boys.
Hey, if it did 5 damage, did it take an injury though?
Sorry, Max?
Oh, it said it took 5 to one of his legs. Didn't it take an injury?
It did, yeah, so I forgot to put the wee thing on it. You're right, Max, thank you.
No, you're fine, bud.
Have insane boss music playing in my head for Queen right now.
Did one of these guys
That's how
use
scared
let
of
rip,
Queen
by
I
the
am.
way? When these guys shot, did you have one of them let rip? I don't
Oh,
remember.
what, the Minute Rifleman?
Yeah, when Chris took his shot with the...
I
not
think
the
it was
rifleman, the
normal
recruits.
attack.
Was it? Okay. It's hard to keep track of all these NPCs, man.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an ambitious one, this one, like, but oh well. Right, so the Mirelurk Queen, what's she gonna do? I don't have 4 action points, so she's not gonna... she's going for it. So she's moving into that zone. And...
Just at least it's closer. Hey, Brock,
do
look.
I have 2 action points? I do. I do have 2 action points. Right, now it's gonna get fun. Here we go. So that's 1 more. So that's a sprint, and if I spend 2 action points, you can attack.
What did you do the difficult terrain? Because you said it's difficult terrain.
Oh, Brock, I hope your tanking's good. I hope you've oh
And
yeah.
We're gonna have to
As ready
start
as
to
I
move
can be.
everyone back.
Difficulty
Good.
3, right?
Difficulty 3, yes. And I don't have any more action
Yeah.
points to spend, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go with her brutal weapon. Let me just read it first. I want to see how brutal it is because it's pretty horrible.
Damsel comes in and smashes it. I'm like,
You don't take anything. You don't take anything extra from radiation damage, do you?
I don't believe in that.
I think I'm going to use that acid spray first.
I do believe in
I
it.
think it's less harmful to you. I think I'm going to use it first.
ooh,
Oh, 2 successes. So that just misses you. Eh?
Believe so.
Sweet. Okay. That's the Mirelurk Queen's turn. I don't have any action points to do it. Well, she did an extra major action. So it's the Minutemen General. So I'm going to take her turn. She is here. So she's going to shoot at the Mirelurk Queen. She's got me jumped.
Does
so
she
she's...
move? Because we did discuss the plan with the Minutemen that they would be moving back once the Queen comes in. Because
She
of
doesn't
the
need.
trap.
She doesn't need to move, so she can actually aim because she's just in the adjacent zone. So she's got aim on this.
It might be cool if she aims, shoots, and then uses another minor action to move
Yeah.
back to the
Yeah,
other
I
zone.
mean,
Yeah, she could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool AF.
I mean,
So 2 successes. She only needed the 1, so it's an action point. You're up to 6. Damage. Somebody roll a d20 for the body part, please. Now the general does have luck. The general's going to spend a luck and re-roll 3 of them.
be a good idea.
What was the body part roll there? An 18.
An 18, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of our back legs. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Minutemen General, 3 more damage. Oh shit, I just pressed cancel. Sorry boys.
That's
You're
okay.
good, dude. Oh,
That was it.
damn.
Should I spend another luck and re-roll them again? Or
Yeah.
can you not do that
I don't-
twice?
Well,
I don't think you can
Might as
re-roll die that you've re-rolled.
I don't think you can re-roll a dice, you can re-roll with
No,
luck either, yeah.
because
nah,
I think you can just expend your luck as much as you want. I mean, that's the way I play it.
I know for sure with D20s that you can't re-roll them again with luck,
Can you not?
but combat dice might be a little more questionable. I don't think you can re-roll them though.
I'm gonna say for now you
I
can't.
wouldn't.
I think
I just
Can't-
wouldn't.
You get
Can't-
one chance.
yeah,
That's it, one chance
can't
only.
re-roll a re-roll makes sense. That's generally the rule is can't reroll or reroll, eh? So that was the Minutemen general. It's now Turok's turn.
Wait, she also needs to move out of the zone.
Oh yeah,
right?
and
Because
she's moving back as well, yeah. So just move into the middle of the zone to command our troops.
Mm-hmm.
Turok, it's your turn.
Turok is like, you got this rocket, and he's gonna take a shot in my action on my back. So he's gonna shoot, then leave, like the rest of them.
Shooting the queen and then backing up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man, I can't wait to hit this queen with my bat.
Can't wait to see it. Oh
yeah.
Right, so you've got you're maxed on action points anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
That's a shame.
It's a shame.
Can I take another attack though?
No, you can't. Yeah, you can use them immediately. Yeah, if you can use them immediately, you can use them to take an extra attack. Yeah, so there's 3 in the leftover pile. I'm too generous with this leftover pile, like. But I say if you can use them immediately, you can use them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, so
I think using them immediately can be for more actions. That makes,
I would
makes
say
sense
so.
to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As long as you're using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one 4. I'm gonna do the second attack.
So that's 4. Wait, I need a body part for that one first.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that after that, I'm gonna do another attack. Oh. 8.
That is what the torso, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's got 5 reduction against physical on the torso. That does nothing.
That's fun.
That is fun, isn't it? Wait to see how many hit points she's got.
No, that's it. So he's like, took a couple of shots and just kind of like, there you go.
It's
I'm
5
not.
in her face. The rest is 10.
Sorry?
It's 5 in her face. The rest should be 10, I believe.
Hang on. No, 5 in the torso, legs, and arms. 2 in the face.
Okay, great.
Dude, a 10? That would have the most user.
I don't think anything's got a 10 damage reduction. I don't think anything in the game's got a 10 damage reduction anywhere. I don't think.
I think it's like Liberty Prime yet. Liberty Prime yet.
I've not seen the stats for Liberty Prime. It maybe does.
I would
stats?
think so.
I don't think there's an official stats for Liberty Prime. I don't think so.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
No, I
yet.
don't think so either.
There might be.
There
There's
might-
a lot of stuff.
There might be.
that
There's a lot of
exists
stuff.
officially.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool
Yeah.
stuff. Like Swan exists, and Frank Horrigan exists, and all these people exist. So that was Turok. It's the Mirelurk Hunter now. Mirelurk Hunter's dead. We can take that out of the initiative. It's Brock. Brock, it's your turn.
All right. Brock is gonna say, "Eat this crab cakes," and I'm gonna spend.
He's got a lot, dude.
I'll spend 3 action points for 2 extra dice, and I'm gonna aim for her face.
I don't know if we do aim with melee, do we?
You can select the body part with melee, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
It increases the difficulty by 1, like normal. I can't use the aim action. I can't use the aim action
But you can still
with
pick
a
a body
melee,
part.
but you can pick a body
can
part
still pick a
that
body
increases
part.
the difficulty.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what have we got here? 6 successes, and how many did you
Yeah.
need? How many did you
What was
need?
that?
You needed 3 because she's already got a damage reduction, a difficulty rating of 2 on her face.
Okay.
Okay.
So if
that's
And by
3, yeah.
choosing the face, it increses to
If you're-
1. So yeah, it would be 3.
Yeah,
So I
probably
got.
it'd be 3.
So I
you get-
gained 3 action points. So
So
I
you
get
got
back all
3
the action points I spent.
and they're all, you get everything back that you spent. Yeah. 'Cause you spent 3, so you're back up to 6.
Yes.
It gets so hard to keep track of sometimes.
I-
Like, let's see this damage then. Let's see this
Yeah,
damage.
I gotta spend.
from a melee, throw
Gotta
from
do the
melee
full
unit.
send on this thing too.
Oh yes, full said. Spend a luck point, do
And,
3 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I thought you
Who
would.
do you
I
think you're
thought you
talking
would.
to?
Yeah.
If not now, when?
Exactly. If not,
Hey,
now
that's
when.
look.
A couple more.
So that is 10. That's 15 with 5 piercing, isn't it?
15. Yeah. 15
with
5 piercing to the base.
Right, so you get through all. So you get through all the resistance. So you do 15 damage. Now she's hurting. That
Got
was
a
pretty
crippled
serious.
face.
and a crippled face. So that's blinded, isn't it?
And
Yeah,
she's like
blinded,
stunned until the end of her next turn. I think I'm gonna.
You want to hit again?
Do I spend 2 points to attack again, or 2 points to get out of there?
No.
I think.
No. Dude, if you can kill her, we wouldn't have to worry about blowing the thing up and just recover.
Oh, it is there. She has got.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too many
other.
other dudes here. I think I'm gonna hit her again, and then I haven't done a minor action, so I'm gonna hit her again and use my minor action to just move one zone over to try to lure more Mirelurks into this general area.
Okay. I like that. The Mirelurks after you.
I'm gonna spend 3 action points, 2 for the extra attack and 1 for an extra dice.
For an extra dice.
So she's stunned for a turn, or is her difficulty increased for
$10
ranged
to
attacks?
reroll that, I would.
Ooh.
I will re-roll this with my beer.
So you got 2
Do I
successes. How many do you need here?
I don't know, what's her normal defense?
Her normal defense is 1, so it's 2 because it's a second.
For the second attack. So yeah, I'll hit her but gain no action points.
You'll hit her, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just double check.
15. Here's 5.
Oh, that's to the groin.
Oh, you hit her
right in the pussy.
You hit her right in the pussy, right in the baby maker. Oh, so what is that? 15 again? Is that 15 again?
Yeah, 15 piercing 5.
Oh man, you're absolutely demolishing her. And
I guess we're not gonna need our trap.
And you broke her vagina, so she can't. I'm gonna say that because you hit her in the groin, because we flavoured 3 to be the groin. I'm gonna say she can't produce any more Mirelurk hatchlings.
Hatchlings.
Awesome.
Yeah. Nice. You've taken that ability away from her, and you've crippled 2 body parts. And
how is she looking?
He's taken 3/5 of her health with those 2 hits.
Okay. And
Brock is
gonna do something next turn because of the days.
Brock is gonna back up into the next zone and just like holding it all up in the air. He says, "Yes, come to Brock. Come to Brock."
I love it. Now it's the Mirelurk's turn, so let me think. I'm going to do the invisible ones first or the visible ones? I'll do the visible ones first. So I'm going to have this one run here and attack Preston.
Poor Preston.
What's my... Oh, I've got no action points. That actually sucks.
I mean, we've been doing pretty good on ours.
Yeah.
And I think 6 successes to the Queen's face. It was the funniest thing.
That was impressive.
It's like the biggest SU in the game. And sitting there crunch.
Only needs 1 on Preston.
Ooh, that is a big pinch.
6 on which body part? On his torso. 6 on Preston's torso. What is Preston's physical reduction on his torso? It is
probably maybe a 3.
2. So he takes 4. Preston starts with 28 hit points, guys. He's all right. He's good. He's golden.
And he's not bleeding, so
yeah. But the next one is going to do the same thing. Oh, and I get an action point, which I'm going to fire straight into the damage. Guys, Preston's getting it here, like.
I'm glad he don't have
20 for the body part. Oh, in the face. 6 in the face, right? What's his reduction on the face? Oh my days.
I don't think with the head. I don't think he has anything with that.
Oh, he's got nothing on his boys. He's got nothing on his head. That hat's not got any actual protection. He's got nothing on his head. Oh no, we've just crippled.
So he's dazed.
We've just dazed and crippled Preston Garvey's head, boys. Oh dear.
Oh, we gotta get Preston out of here.
Yeah, you do. that's a major character.
God damn.
Well, I mean, we got a rifleman who's kind of like, oh, what's going over here? They're not taking our boss. Boom, boom, boom,
If
boom.
Preston dies, though, then we're never going to hear the words "another settlement needs
your help."
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
if he
goes, if he goes past Happy because he readied his action, Happy's gonna grab him and drown him in the water.
All the true Fallout 4 fans that are watching are like, yes, die, Preston! And they all want to see it.
Well, I mean, if they're focusing on him, that's on us. I'm happy about that. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah,
But
so
without Preston, the sole survivor will never become the general.
what one was this one? What was his crippled? Can anybody remember?
Also,
One of
Dennis-
his legs, I
One
think.
of his legs, yeah. So he's just going to sprint into the same zone as Mama Mirelurk. And this one's
I don't
going
think
to...
he can sprint with the damaged leg.
With the damaged
Yeah,
leg.
Yeah, it's a major action to just do a move.
Right, so he's just going to move up to there then. The edge of that zone. And this one's going to move to there. In fact, no, he can sprint, so he's going to jump down. Somebody roll me 2 damage dice to see if it takes any damage from the fall. It takes 2 damage. It doesn't fall
Like
prone,
DR
but it just...
save him?
Eh?
Does his like DR save him when he lands?
Nah, but it takes damage. It's like a sprained ankle damage. So the thickness of his shell armor is not going to like help him from that. So that was the last of the visible ones. And who's still invisible? Right, I've got... Okay. Into the GM layer I go.
See what's left.
Dun, 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 dun. And then... Dun, 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 dun. This one's fun. Haha, dim glow. It's time to get attacked.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, they're like, oh, he's cute. He's gonna hit me.
This is fun. I'm having fun. Have I got action points? No. This is tragic.
No.
One with a complication.
You only needed one.
Ooh.
I only needed one. What's my complication going to be? You guys can have
Belly,
an.
isn't it?
You guys can have an action point.
No.
We
Oh
already
no,
have
you've
action
got
points.
maximum. I'm gonna have to take something. Yeah, roll a d20 somebody, and I'll work something out. $18 is. 18 was damaging the weapon, but I've not. This isn't weapon, so wear and tear. So let's
What's it
say
called?
his claw does 2 less damage, like we did
Yeah.
on the other one.
Sounds great.
Yep. Yeah, it's been fucking around with too much shit.
And that was the That's the Mirelurk. So it's now the Minutemen Riflemen. So whoever didn't use the Minutemen Rifleman this time, so it's Brock, I think, and
Yeah.
David this time.
Yep.
So Jeff and David,
think-
sorry, Jeff and David.
I think I'm going to aim, spend an action point for an extra dice to shoot at this one. This is Preston down here,
Okay,
right?
that's Preston.
Right, this is
yeah.
Preston?
Yeah,
Okay. Jeez.
Yep.
Preston, my guy.
You're not gonna move into here first, and oh no, have they got long range? The riflemen, have they?
He has medium. I'm just doing the extra dice and
To try and
aiming
get try to get
because
the
I
two
don't want to enter
successes.
the exploding zone.
Right. Okay.
It's
If we're still going with-
exploding is starting to look a little bit more likely.
Yep.
Let's see here, 1 additional dice. Well, I aimed, so I'm gonna
Aim, so you get to
re-roll.
re-roll 1.
Yep.
You need 2 here, eh?
Perception, energy weapon.
Oh, there you go.
There you
There's
go.
your 2. You
There
may
you
roll.
go.
You may roll damage and the body parts, sir.
Yeah. Oh, it says that when they have this concentrate fire special ability, it says that I can re-roll 2 combat dice whenever they make a ranged attack. Apparently.
So you can re-roll 2 damage dice.
But
Nice.
here's my initial roll. Whoa, that was not correct. Let me hit that button again. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll 2 of those.
Okay.
I was like, how does it? That's like, God, that's big.
I have no idea how that happened.
Oh, unlucky
Okay.
on the reroll. So is that 3
Yep.
energy damage?
Yep.
With
To
no.
a body part of some sort.
Well, it's only going to be 1 damage because they've got 2 energy resistance. You didn't hit effects.
Yeah, I gotta try.
Okay. So, anything else from him?
No, I don't think so.
So it's, I think, David's turn with this Minuteman rifleman.
And this rifleman's going over here. Well, he's just staying where he is. Looking at Preston, is like, wait, Preston, I'm gonna help you. And then fire off his laser rifle.
Preston's in trouble here. I'm enjoying this, like.
Yeah, he's gonna help Preston out.
I don't think anybody in the group is gonna mind if something happens.
Imagine if
technically
in
would.
our canon version of Fallout, the Commonwealth, Preston's dead because we got him killed.
No.
Oh.
Sure. He's. I can't remember what it is in Fallout, but you know, in Oblivion when they have
He's
like a crown on them.
He's unkillable. Yeah, he's an
Yeah.
unkillable entity.
Yeah.
Not in my game, Chris. Not in my game. Nobody gets plot armor in my game, mate.
The rifleman totally missed.
Totally missed, eh? Okay, so it's now the recruits. So,
Yep.
we'll just do it in the same order again. Max goes first.
Yep.
Okay.
So since this thing is in the same thing, he's gonna aim.
Yep.
And next one is I'm using a different one that like
To
he
do,
doesn't have
to do the
rip.
second let rip. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing the second let it rip.
Yep.
So
Well, you'll hit it first before you do let rip.
so they're assisting. So I'm doing a regular attack.
You do a regular
Or
attack
could I
and then roll 2 more dice after the fact.
Okay.
So there's your
okay.
1, which is all you need. Oh, there's 2 actually. So you've got up to 6 action points, and you've still got 2 assist rolls to make here.
Yep.
So you got-
money.
Right, so you've got a leftover
You got 2 more.
AP.
I will do the thing where you can add extra damage.
Yep,
or
so
whatever
let
it
rip.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're getting far away from your mic again, Max, because you're getting awful quiet again.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's better.
Okay. Yeah.
So with the let rip, how many more can you add? Oh, nice. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
7, ignoring the armor. So that is 7 damage. Which body part?
Add 2 more.
That's 9 damage.
Pretty good.
Yep, which body part?
Put it in their butt.
One of its legs.
To their butt.
But it takes 6 damage on the leg.
It took 9 damage on the leg. That's awesome. So that was Max's recruits first. Who's the second set of recruits? Grandslam, Brock.
Yeah, Brock's.
Okay. My guy is going to give this one plus 2 defense. They're still staying back here.
Okay.
But I'll roll an extra dice and I'll aim.
Well, it's only plus. No, yeah, they've got short range guns, don't they?
Yeah,
they
close
do.
range.
We can move into that zone.
They're gonna steer clear.
That's not.
Whatever.
Just being stormtroopers back there.
Yeah, you need 3 for that to be a success, didn't you?
Yep, I'm doing the assists and his reroll right now.
Yeah, you've got his
I just
reroll and
gotta-
the assist, yeah. There's one.
Oh, that's 2. You just need 1 more.
There's another one.
3.
This is for an action point.
Yep. No
Okay,
matter.
but you got your hit. Is that this one here closest, yeah?
Yes.
Do any damage and he's dead because he's got 1 hit point.
And this is gonna be with Let Rip and those dudes doing some extra damage.
Ooh, that's
Pretty
Tier
good.
3.
Well,
8 piercing 3.
it's irrelevant. He had 1 hit point. The body part is for flavor. You hit him.
One of the arms, I
One of
believe.
the
claws.
his left claw, yeah. So you shoot
Claw
him to
destroyer.
bits. Well done, the recruits. A volley of laser gun fire comes from the 3 recruits, and it blasts the shit out of that. Mirelurk. So, who's next in that order? It is
Happy.
Chris. Yeah, Chris. It's your guys next. That is the orange dots. Yeah, these boys.
That's a little bit. Yeah, let's go here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna help out Prestonio.
Shooting this one.
Yeah.
Difficulty's only one. You'd make a regular roll, plus any extra
can do
dice
let
from
rip.
spending action points, and then you roll 2 assist rolls, and then you can do let rip if you want.
I spent 1 AP there.
Right, so you spent 1 AP, you've got your hit, you can now roll 2 more dice from the assist.
Did I just do laser pistol again?
You can just do laser
That's
pistol
good.
because you're rolling 2 dice anyway, yeah. So there's another success, so that puts you back up to 6 action points.
Then
And then you can add an extra 2 dice here from let rip.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
2 more for those dudes assisting.
And
for
2
4
more from the
total.
assist guys. You can add 4 extra dice here for the damage.
the fire rates too. Can I use the fire rate, or is that?
Yeah, that's part of that.
That's what let rip is. NPCs can only do let rip once. They can't use fire rate like a normal. And these guys don't have luck to re-roll any of them.
So you have to
Okay.
roll some more though.
Sorry?
All that didn't he roll like extra 2? On the second
Have you rolled an extra
Yeah.
4 there?
I rolled.
just do-
I
do 2
rolled
more.
2.
You need to roll an extra 2.
Right.
Ooh, there you go.
So 5 with
5
1
pierce one.
piercing on him. Right, but give me the body part then, because it's different for different body parts on these fellas. That's his back leg, back right leg. So 5 with 1 piercing, and his energy reduction is 1. So he takes 4 damage. Okay. And that is the second last set of recruits. It's now Dimglow's boys, the cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders, well, they see their one of their companions in distress, and they're like, "No man left behind," and they all sprint to this location over here.
Oh wow!
They're totally abandoning the plan.
Wow! Totally abandoning the plan as well. I love it.
And that's their turn.
That's their turn. Yes, happy. Chris, it's you again with your own character this time. We'll do a halftime break after this round, boys.
That's fine.
Okay, so fucking Happy is going
Where the
to.
hell is Happy? Oh, he's hiding behind the
You
car.
see,
isn't he?
hid behind the car. Let me see.
Try
Let's see if
opening
we
again.
try spend the entire combat opening the car.
You want to try it again, are you?
I'm just having a wee look here to see if he has anything that I can throw. I feel like throwing something might be.
You just want to stay far away from things, don't you?
I know Happy has defeated a Mirelurk Queen before, but they're quite scary.
That was a wounded Mirelurk Queen that you fought before. On her own, all she had was Hatchlings. She didn't have 10 other Mirelurks and a Mirelurk Hunter.
Yeah.
It was very different.
Yeah. Happy's not too happy about this. Fuck it, let's just do the car again.
Are you going to try and open it? Did we say it was,
Out of disparity, he's trying to open the car again.
did we say it was
and
difficulty 2? Have you got any bobby pins? It makes it difficulty 1 if you've got a bobby pin.
I don't
Or a
have
multi-tool,
bobby
I
pin.
believe.
Or a multi-tool, yeah. No multi-tool?
Don't have that.
Okay, well you've got 6 action points.
Of a tire iron, I could take the tire off.
What's
Would
that
that
going to
make
do?
it easier?
What's taking that? No, taking the tire off isn't going to make getting into the boot easier. No.
I don't know. Like cars don't move when you've took a tire off. Like
I think this
it
car
would
doesn't
make it
move.
easier to get in the boot.
This car
Hasn't
doesn't
moved
move
for a
anyway,
while.
mate. It doesn't move. Yeah, it's not moved in over 200 years.
Boots are easier to get into when you use the tire iron in the back window.
Alright, okay, I'll say if you use a tire iron to try and jimmy it open, I'll reduce the difficulty by 1 then. Fine, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well argued.
Right,
I'll give you a reduction.
Should have rolled damage to see whether or not it hits for 8 damage and blows up.
No, because cracking the boot isn't going to do enough. No, cracking the boot isn't going to cause damage to make it blow up. No.
Right, sweet. What do you want me to roll?
Difficulty 1 on, what did we say it was before?
Survival luck.
Survival luck it was, yeah.
Can I use lockpick luck instead?
Aye, because you're using the crowbar. You're using the tire iron. Aye, you can.
And I'll spend an AP because we've got 6.
Okay,
Sounds great.
you got it.
I got it! Got that bit open!
You got the boot open. Are you expecting something to be in it?
No. Just me.
Let me tell you what. Let's say there's going to be something random in it. I would like you to roll me for a dice. Bear with me a moment. Roll me.
Fuck you know.
Roll me 1d20.
A full set of power armor.
No, tiny stealth
Roll me
armor.
2d20.
Ooh.
Roll me 3.
Mini nuke and a fat man.
Roll me 3 combat dice.
You find this mini new.
You find 8 railway spikes. For the railway gun.
Fucking excellent. Put those up my arse.
What?
It's a perimeter, sir.
And would you like to do anything else?
Hide in the boot.
You're going to get in?
Yep.
Okay.
Can we close the hood so he's locked in?
No, because he's busted
No,
lock.
probably-
Doing that for us.
are you shutting it?
I'm
What's
trapped
this?
in the boot.
Intelligence sneaking, you've fumbled it. Ah, you're trapped in the boot. Unless you want to spend a luck and get rid of that complication, I'm going to say when you pull the thing down, the lock's just popped back on and you now can't get out. Unless you want to spend the luck.
Aye, let's spend the luck and reroll it.
I think you should. If that blows up with you in it, man, you're fucked. Right,
Yeah.
Okay, so no complication.
Sweet.
Okay. Next, it's Dim Glow. And then it's
Well,
the
I'm
Mirelurk
going to-
Hatchlings, and then we'll go for break.
Spend my major action to move all the way over here.
Oh, we're getting the second big melee beast in on the queen.
Yeah.
Can we
And I'm
kill the
gonna
queen
spend
before the halftime break? Can we kill the queen in 2
action
rounds?
points for an attack.
Okay.
Because
2
I can't
action
use a minor
points.
action for 2 movements, right? You just need to do 1 movement, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Does it increase the difficulty? Because it's not my second attack, it's just
It's a
my
second major action,
Yeah, it's
so
your
yes,
second
it does.
major action.
Yeah, major
the
action,
second major
yeah.
action, so it does.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to...
You've got 3 spendable.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend
Yeah,
all of
spend
them
them
There
for
you
my
go.
melee attack.
There you go. Let's do it. Let's see if we can kill the queen in 3 hits with our 2 big melee beasts. That hits her. And it gets you an action point. No, it doesn't, because you had difficulty
No, it
2.
doesn't.
That
It
hits
just-
you. That
It
hits her.
just hits.
Yep.
But
roll
I'm
some
going
damage.
to use... how much luck points do I have? 5. I'm gonna use 2 luck points to re-roll those.
Ah, okay. You don't need to. You've hit her.
Yeah, but I want to generate action points.
Well, okay, okay.
You have the
You
blitz
can do
perk to reroll when you move up to your thing.
Do you have
Oh, what?
blitz? Blitz. Perk.
Yeah, but I don't have that perk.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So that's my strength and my melee.
Well, you gain an action point.
Okay, 1 action point. And 2 less luck points. Alright. I'm gonna spend that action point immediately in my attack.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
Get that extra damage dice. Let's see what you can do here then.
And a Mirelurk Queen is resistant against radiation, right?
I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
how much
immune.
does my
Believe so.
how much do you know about that? Like, give me an intelligence survival difficulty 2.
Right.
How much? This is if you know that about Mirelurk queens.
I mean,
Almost every
Dimgle
animal
would feed him
is,
as
like,
animals
immune.
created by Adam.
You know a bit about radiation being a.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you do know that she is immune to
Okay.
radiation.
I'm not going to use my radiation points I gathered during the previous session in that case.
Save them for session 3.
I'm saving them for humans, yeah. But I'm gonna roll my damage. So that's my my beautiful
I don't think you're gonna get her in one hit. Like.
super sledge with 1 additional d20.
Yeah. You would have to do more than Brock did. You're not gonna get her in one. Ooh.
And I am going to use my luck to reroll 2 luck. Can I use 2 luck to
You can
reroll
spend.
all of them?
I think you can spend 2 luck to reroll 5. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So 5 additional d6s.
Oh, we're gonna have to have loads of calculations to do here in a second because you got breaking and shit.
Ah,
Oh, right, okay.
That's
So
a
it's-
shame. I have 1 more luck, but I can't reroll a reroll.
You can't reroll
No,
the
no.
reroll. So it's 9 with 3 vicious, so it's 12
And 3 breaking.
and 3 breaking. So what body part is it? And it ruins her resistance on that body part by 3.
Yeah, do the fourth one.
14. So that's the back left leg. So her back left leg reduction. So what's her armor on legs? Hang on 2 secs. So it's 5 on legs. So she loses 3 on her back left leg. So back left leg, she only has 2 reduction now. Somebody needs to remember that.
Yeah.
What was the total damage? 12.
12, yeah.
But she still has 5 reduction, so it's 7. But you also cripple that body part because you've done 7.
Yep.
I'm just throwing random effects on now. Okay, you didn't kill her, but you crippled that body part.
Okay, and I suppose that's all I can do. Actually, I'm
And-
gonna use my minor action and look at the group and say, change of plans. We're taking down a queen.
And isn't she blinded as well? She got... You crit her in
she
the
can't
face,
do
didn't you,
something
Brock?
next turn
Just-
because she's dead.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
stunned, blind.
Stunned, blinded, and has a crippled back left leg, which also has only 2 reduction. So we've
Yeah.
got loads to remember for her. Next, it's the hatchlings. So I think I'm just going to have them run around randomly again. This one's going to go here. This one's going to climb over the wall and go there. This one's going to just move to here. I'm just making this random. I don't even know where the other one is. So it's going to not even do anything. Right. So, we'll come to the end of round 2. So I think we're going to do a half-time break, boys.
Alright.
Find
Is
out
it
the fate of...
underneath this guy, maybe?
It is. It is right. You're correct. I'm going to put it there. On these stairs. Next to that one. I'm going to put... In fact, I'm just going to move them to there. I know it's more than they should be able to move, but I'm just going to put them there because they're easier to see. Okay, let's take a half-time break, boys.
Okay.
For me.
See you in a bit.
See you
Okay.
in a bit. Okay, folks, we're back for part 2 after the break. Now, it's not looking too good for the Mirelurk Queen, but it's also not looking too good for Preston right now. And it's Preston's turn. What do you think Preston does in this situation, guys? Let's chip in together on this. What do you think he does?
Honestly,
Honestly.
either way we win.
What,
I mean, he
Well,
run
what
behind
injury
him.
did he have?
Remember... Oh, does anybody remember what body
No,
part was
head,
crippled?
head,
It was his
head.
head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Preston just gets to do nothing for
Preston
this
gets
turn.
to do nothing this turn, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, he's just like the queen.
Oh,
he's just,
yeah, Preston gets to do
he's just
nothing this
useless
turn.
right now.
So Preston and the Queen get to do nothing on their turns because I don't have any action points. Oh wait, no, you guys have action points. Preston can do something if you want.
No,
I
wasted
see a
all
big
mine.
0 on our action.
Yeah,
point.
you have 0 on action points. Preston can do shit. So we move straight to the Minutemen General. The Minutemen General is going to have to try and... Where is she? Where is she? She's up here. She's going to have to try and run down and try and help Preston. So she started in this one. So she's going to...
Shoot this guy.
She can move to the next one, and she's got medium range, so she's good to shoot on this guy from there. I think she's got medium range. Let me just double check. Ah, she's got medium range. She hits him. Oh, it's got 2 reduction and she's got no effect, so it takes 1 damage. Doesn't matter what
Still 1 damage.
Oops, did not mean to do that. Still 1 damage, you're right, Max. And you don't have action points for her to do anything else, so Turok.
So yeah, he's like, fuck. So you got those up there.
You've got this one here, which is crippled, and you've got this one here, which is hurt, and you've got this one here behind the Mirelurk Queen, and you've got this one here, which is crippled in some sense as well. I don't even remember what.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to shoot the queen.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
It's a man.
It's a man. Oh, very nice. Very, very, very nice. You only needed 1. Oh, wait, what's your range? Is your range medium?
Yep.
Ah, you only needed 1. Well done. You're up to 3 action points.
Well, you're welcome. I'm using it to get somebody else that can come after me and fuck it up.
Yeah, very nice, Max. Very nice.
So
You may roll damage, sir.
A 3.
What body part?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But even if it doesn't hit, I still got.
Torso. So that nothing gets through on that. I'm afraid. No damage.
Hey, I'm not worried about it.
You have 3 action points if you'd like to take an extra action.
Oh no, I'm passing it to Brock. I want Brock to kill this fucker.
Yeah, it's Brock next.
Kill this fucker.
Well,
Kill this fucker.
Brock's actually stepped back. He was going with the explosives plan, but is that
well,
changed?
everything the way.
Is that
yeah,
is that
like-
changed? Yeah.
It seems like
I mean,
it has. 'cause
it's changed. It has, yeah.
So what do
Oh,
you
it is
think?
Brock's turn. Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, that's like, go ahead, big boy. I mean, that thing that tree was
it's
really
like,
bloody bad. Isn't
You
it?
could rescue Preston.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do that. I'm gonna do it by I'm gonna move to where Preston is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just strength athletic to like yeet him to safety. I'm just gonna just shove him over towards these recruits.
Right, so you're trying to pick him up and throw him.
I'm not necessarily trying to pick him up and throw him. I'm just trying to push him out of danger at least.
Right, okay,
I'm
okay, so you're...
I'm shoving him more than I'm trying
Right,
to toss him.
okay, so make a strength athletics with a difficulty 2.
I'm going to. I have my beer reroll. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna reroll the 20 with my beer.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I'm gonna reroll it with my baseball uniform.
Can you do that? Yeah. It's not the same
I've got
reroll.
one strength or 1 agility per scene, so it's
Yeah.
a once per scene
Once per
one.
scene thing, right,
But
okay.
I'll get up to 2 successes.
You
with,
get up to 2 successes. Now, Preston is going to make agility athletics test.
to see where he
See
lands.
whether or not he falls. and
yeah, to not
space.
just
See
get
whether or
wrecked.
not it falls. How do I do that? How do I do it with the thing up here, don't I?
Yeah, shoving him this way.
Athletics, agility.
That's a feat.
That's one. I'm going to say he doesn't trip over. He's going to... let me just move you for a second. So he's going to get to there. So he's not totally out of harm's way. He's still in the same zone, but he's just...
Yeah.
He's immediately out. He's out of the reach of that one for now.
That was all I was hoping for. And then I'm gonna spend. We have 3 action points
have
after
3.
that. I'm seeing.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend all of them to do an attack on the one that's in the same zone as us
With one
with
extra
an extra dice.
Got ya.
Get 4
So
successes.
You get 2 action points back.
I will not spend them on damage. I will save them for the next guy.
Oh,
9 damage, 3 piercing.
That's 9 with 3 piercing. Yeah, what body part? One of the legs. No, a regular Mirelurk only has 4 there. So it actually ignores 1. So you do 5 damage. It's not dead, but
9.
you cripple another leg though.
No, 9.
Well, I ignore 3 of its DR, so it only ignores 1. Yeah, so it'll take 8.
It takes 8. Sorry, it's dead. Yeah, my bad. It's dead.
Well,
It is
sick.
dead. Well done, Brock. That's you then, eh? So Mirelurks. Let's go with the visible ones
He
first.
turns to face the others again.
Okay. So this one, what? Anyone remember what body part this one was crippled? Was it a claw?
It's his leg.
It's his leg. So what does he have to? So what does leg?
It's
Crippled leg means I have to spend action points to move.
It's a major action.
to move.
It's a major action to move, right? Okay,
Mhm.
so I don't have action points to spend on an attack, so he is just going to. He's just going to move. This one though can move and attack, but he's in this zone anyway. So this one's going to attack, come up here and go for dim glow. That's what I'm going to do.
Right. Come at me.
Somebody wants to give me a hug.
I only need one to hit you, right?
You got me.
Gotcha. Oh.
Afraid. Probably Dink.
Did that do any damage to you? I think that's the right arm.
Well, the thing is, usually I got an
10,
armor of 2,
Yep.
but because of my my perk, whenever I'm attacked in melee range, I got an armor of 3. So
So you,
don't hit
you
anything.
reduce all that damage.
Yep.
Right. So that was those ones. We've now got this one here, who's going to come up here and attack some Minutemen.
Is that the blocker perk?
Yep, the blocker perk.
That's something I'm gonna give Rebel Alert. That's some good blocking.
2 damage, so GM gains an action point. 2 hits, I mean, 2 successes, so GM gains an action point. GM's just going to spend it on the damage, actually. Oh, yes! I get to hurt somebody. Yes! Right. Can anybody tell me what the damage reduction on this body part on a Minutemen recruit is, please? On its right leg.
Like 1. Imagine 1.
Is it 1, yeah?
Yeah, it's just 1.
So he takes 6 damage. So he's now got a crippled body part, a crippled leg. So he falls prone. And we have just the invisible one left.
The one. The one.
The witness.
The witness to his time getting annihilated.
And he's going to attack the same. He's going to attack the same Minutemen because I want someone to die today. Because I am that GM, you know I am.
Well, I mean, it's an NPC. It's like,
Come on.
ooh.
Andy's only an NPC, exactly, Max.
Yeah, sometimes.
3 on this body part. The left arm. Is it 1, is it?
Who is more deserving of death than the Minuteman recruit?
Does he have 1 reduction on his arms, does he?
Okay,
he's got 1 hit point
they
left.
have 1. Yeah.
He has 1 hit point left, and that's the Mirelurk's turn. It's now the Rifleman. So, I think it's Max's turn now, this one.
It's true.
Yeah, so he sees right there. So what he sees is like somebody, them trying to attack that one. He's gonna aim and take a shot and
Aiming and shooting.
kill that one
Okay.
off.
And he's medium range, so it's difficulty 1. Is it this one or this one?
It's the one that's more fucked up. He wants to get rid of the one that's
this
more
one.
fucked up.
Your difficulty's only 1.
Yep.
And you've got aim, so you've got a reroll.
I'm gonna reroll that 16.
Yep.
No.
Tell you what, we're gonna have to do a lot of role playing in the next one because this has just been a very combat heavy one. Like that's
Yeah.
that's 2 successes. So you gain an action point. Okay,
Nice.
you're up to 3.
Okay.
We gain 2 extra points. It's 3 total. He got the crit success for the second one.
Oh, so he did, yeah. You gained 2 action points. Sorry,
Yeah.
Max. You're up to 4.
No, that's fine.
You may roll your damage.
The concentrated fire. Aiming to roll up. Alright, so 2 more. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll those 2 for him. Submit. Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's 7 with 1
Pierce two.
7 with 2 piercing. Okay. Body part.
Doing that right quick.
And it's energy damage, so you get through all its
Oh,
resistance,
right.
and you hit it in the face as well. So you do a total of 7 damage to its face. It's enough to kill it, Max. Well done.
Well,
Well
finally
done,
killed
Turok.
something, but it was me.
Awesome.
Well done, Turok. No, that wasn't Turok. That was the Minutemen Rifleman, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
him.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like I said, where we go, boys? We're doing.
Okay, so it's this one's turn. I think it's Chris's turn first, yeah?
Yeah, Chris now.
Chris, you've got this Minutemen Rifleman next.
Not the 3.
No, it's the Rifleman first. We'll do the recruits
Oh.
after. So after him, it's
Okay.
the 3.
Okay, and all of them are over in this one, so I'll go here,
Yep.
and then, suppose the biggest target is going to be the optimal one, you know.
Queen, yeah.
Fucking get queened, with the,
You've got 4 action
gonna
points.
spend an extra action point for the roll.
Ooh, we got.
You
Three
get
successes.
you gain 2 back, so you're up to 5 action points.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Roll damage.
Oh, you can roll
7
that
with
one.
3
You roll that.
piercing, right? Hit the body part because she's got different resistances and one of them's broken.
Did you unleash the let rip yet on this one? I believe we didn't.
No, this
no,
is
the
the Minutemen
Riflemen
Rifle, and he
don't have
doesn't
it.
have let
Don't
rip. He
have
has
it.
concentrated
Okay, okay.
fire.
Like he can roll that damage. Though.
What's
He can
the-
roll that damage? though.
What was the accurate thing? What does that do?
Accurate means you get to re-roll up to 2 of the damage dice, isn't it?
Yeah, if you aim
Accurate lets you
with
spend
your-
action points to add extra damage,
Oh.
but it's the ability that the thing has lets you re-roll damage dice. You can re-roll up to 2 damage dice every time you attack as well.
So you can re-roll one. You can re-roll your blank damage dice if you want.
Wasn't it only if they did the aim action?
That's up for the accurate, where you add dice.
Okay, so it's 7 with 3 piercing, and it's energy, isn't it? So does the queen have? Let me see the queen.
That
The queen,
15.
the queen has 7 energy damage resistance all over.
And which body part is it? Because
Yeah, which body part?
He's taking some.
Because she's
had-
Whatever that is.
because she's had a
you just rolled a 15.
15 is, so it was her back right leg that got broken. No, it was her back left leg got broken, wasn't it?
It was
I believe so.
14.
It was a 14, so that's the same leg. So she's only got. So she lost 3 reductions. So she's only got 4. She's only got 4 energy damage reduction on that because it got the breaking. So,
Minus 3 piercing.
and you've got 3 piercings. So she only
Six
reduces 1. She
damage.
takes 6 damage to that leg. It's not crippled.
I mean, it's still like that's some good damage.
Still, she's looking very, very, very injured now. Nice, Chris. So, now it is the Minutemen recruits. So we'll just go the same order again, Max. You do you guys first, so you're up here.
Okay, so the second one with the last guy.
And I guess you're using this guy as the main guy so you can let rip the third time,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. So let's see. Check.
That hits.
One, then 2 more.
You get your
for
2
these
assists
guys.
as well, yeah?
Mhm. Nothing from those. that's
Nothing, but
fine.
you've still got your hit, so you may roll damage. And you can use let
Yep.
rip for a 2 extra dice, and your assists for 2 extra dice. You've got 4 extra dice on the damage here.
Mhm. Alright, then 2 more damage die.
5 with 2 piercing, so you ignore his 7 with 2 piercing, so you're getting 7 through on which body part? Because you're going to cripple it. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Front right claw, so it's his claw, right claw. And it was 7 damage, okay.
Yeah.
So you cripple his claw. Right, now it is the next set of recruits.
Brock.
So after
Yep.
turn, yeah, it's Brock.
Okay.
Brock's 2 recruits. Where
These
are you
guys are.
Here.
They're gonna aim at this dude, and I'll spend 1 action point to roll an extra dice. Let's see here.
You're using Let Rip again, yeah?
Yes. My
Is that 4
2
successes?
assist dudes.
So you gain 3 action
And
points.
this is the reroll on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're up to max action points.
Cool.
7 with 2 piercing, so the 7 goes through. What body part is it? For flavour, because it's dead. Killed it. 0 hit points exactly.
So, I think that's gonna be it for them. I don't think they need to do anything else.
1 more dead Mirelurk. More food for the settlement when you make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so
Settlement. More food for Brock.
the next set is Happy's set. So Happy, you are the orange guys. So these guys here.
Okay. So these guys are gonna attack the Mirelurk Queen as well because it's 1 away.
Yep, so it's 2
and everyone else is shooting, so
it's 2 difficulty, but you've got the assists on it, remember? So you roll.
and I'm gonna use an action point.
Right, okay, so you're spending 1 to roll 3 dice. You've got 1 success, you need 1 more, but you've got 2 more dice to roll from the assists. There's the 1 you need. You may roll the damage. And remember, you can add 4 extra dice here from Let Rip and from the assists.
I'll do them separately this time, so it makes more sense.
Yeah, it's fine. Seven with 2 pierce. So and it's 2 piercing energy, so it all goes through. So it's 7. Oh no, no! This is on the queen, isn't it? And that's on her torso. The queen has got 7. No, she's not, because she's had 3 reduced. She's got 4 damage reduction energy, so she's going to take.
Just on her leg, not on her torso.
Oh yeah, just on her leg, so it's not reduced on her torso. So she's got 7 reduction. She takes nothing.
Should have piercing 2 on the attack.
Oh yeah, no, it's got piercing. Yeah, sorry. So, and there's 2. So it takes 2 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she takes 2 damage. Sorry, boys. You're right, Jeff. Thank you. Right. So it's the last set of recruits is David's set.
Yep.
The yellow boys.
Well, the yellow boys are also going to attack the queen for the first time with a red rip.
She's close, boys. She's on death's doorstep. She is at 10% hit points.
1 AP. For
Oh, yeah.
20.
Oh yeah.
And then there's 2 assists. Perception energy. Just need 1 more, I suppose.
It's okay. You'll need 1 success to hit her because you're in the same
Only
zone.
need 1? Okay.
So you've hit her.
Perfect. So now they're gonna attack with a lead rip, so that's 4 additional D6s, right?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, 8
damage.
with
Fair,
2
fair,
piercing. So does
But
it,
where?
16.
Not alive.
that's the leg that's got the 3 breaking. So it's only got 4. So it's got 4 reduction, and you're getting through 2, so it's got 2 reduction on 8, so it's 6 damage.
Does she go down?
She goes down.
Yeah.
It blows
Queen.
everywhere.
The queen is dead. Gentlemen, well done. The queen is dead. Now you're not. It's not over yet. There is still a couple of Mirelurks.
Yeah, so long live the queen.
Long live the queen. The queen is dead. So that was the last of the Minutemen recruits. It's Happy's turn. Happy, you are. Are you actually? He's locked in the boot. No, he's not. Are you?
No, he got out.
Yeah, he's locked in
out.
the boot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got out.
I'm just hidden really badly with my legs hanging out.
Ah. It's your turn.
So Happy's gonna bounce out of the boot, seeing that the queen is dead, and go over here and then say, "That's it, boys. Just like I planned it. Keep it going."
Are you doing rally?
Yeah.
Okay. Is rally a major or a minor action?
Major.
It's a
I think it's
major
major.
action.
But you only moved, so that's fine. So you can do it. So what does he roll?
It's
Charisma
a
speech.
difficulty 0 speech charisma.
Difficulty 0 speech charisma, Chris.
Fucking difficulty 0 speech charisma. Fuck, if I had a new fucking rally was the thing 600 years ago.
The rally's great move, mate. Good for Happy, like.
But not in this
Not this
case.
time.
Yeah, so
When
it's
you roll
difficulty
like
0.
that.
You're only doing it for action points. That's fine. You don't lose anything.
know, but
You
I'll
have 4 action points if you'd like to do any major and like a second major action.
Nah, I think Happy's happy.
Okay. Dim glow.
I just saw the mama go down, so I turn around and look at the other one straight before me. Hammer at the ready,
Let's go.
and I'm gonna smash again. I'm gonna spend 1 additional AP. Oh god. Well, gonna use my last luck in that case. That's a melee strength. There we go. Ah, I miss.
You miss. Oh no. And is that your turnover?
How many AP do we have? I'm gonna spend 2 more to try again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend 1 AP for an additional D20 again.
The old 2 and 1.
Yeah.
There you go. That's more like it. That's the hit.
Okay, that's more
Go
like
team, lad. Dun, 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 dun.
And I'm gonna roll my damage.
Oh, wow. 9
So 9 plus 3, 12.
plus 3 is
and
12.
3 breaking.
And
on
3
this one.
breaking. Yeah, what body part?
Let's see which body part. 5.
5 is the torso. It's got 4 reduction on the torso, but you're ignoring... No, you're not ignoring because it's...
I'm just breaking it for
You're
the next
breaking
person.
it. So its torso goes down to 1, and you get 5 damage through, so you also still cripple the torso.
Yeah.
So it's got a crippled torso, and it's got reduced armor on its torso.
Yeah.
So the end of
So I
its
did
turn, it needs to roll.
12 damage minus 4, so yeah, 7 damage. No, 8 damage. 8 damage.
5 damage, because it's 9.
Yeah, but for some reason it doesn't count vicious.
Yeah, so 9
Do that.
plus the vicious is 12, and it has 4 reductions, so it goes down to 8.
Yeah,
Oh, it does 8. So, right, so he has 1 hit point left.
Oh, what a shame.
Mhm.
Shouldn't
And
have
it's-
spent my luck.
Now it's the hatchlings. I'm going to say that the hatchlings, seeing the mother die, all run away into the sea. Because they're
Makes
actually,
sense.
they're so small and insignificant that they're going to be more hassle than they're worth to play. So I'm going to say when Queen dies, they all run away for safety. And I'm going to take them
into the next generation of queens.
I'm going to take them. Yep, exactly. I'm going to take them out of the initiative order, and I'm going to close their character sheets. And I'm going to close the queen's character sheet.
We're going to face 4 queens, and it's going to be those 4 hatchlings.
No, I'll leave the queen's character sheet open because it's got her scavenging and stuff on it. Right, we go to the next round, and Preston, what was he? Is his face that's crippled? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not been healed
yet.
yet.
Act now.
Yes.
So he can act now, yeah. So he's going to attempt. Nah, he's not going to attempt any medicine or anything. He's going to get up and he's going to try and shoot these Mirelurks. What you like for action points, boys? Can Preston spend your only one?
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Me kill something.
Yeah.
You get it back anyway.
I think the difficulty goes up for it being
Because of the head.
sight-based and him having the head injury.
Oh, it does, yeah, you're right. So you don't get the one back.
Might even go up by 2.
I think it might, but I can't be bothered to look. I'm just going to let him hit it.
I'm
5
a
with
fucking
3
lazy
piercing. I'm
bastard.
lazy. The fight's won. I just want to finish it off now. 5 with 3 piercing, so you're ignoring all its energy resistance. Oh, and it's got 1 hit point. It's dead. Dead. Now, that's his turn. Yeah, that's his turn. So, the Minutemen General is next. She is going to, seeing that there's only 1 Mirelurk left and it's surrounded, Oliver's going to check her character sheet to see if she has a medicine skill check. She does not. She does not have medicine. She does not have medicine. Once per round, the Minutemen General can use their action to grant a Minuteman under their command an additional action of their choosing. And if that action requires a test, the Minuteman gains an additional 1d20 to the roll. So she can get one of these guys to do a first aid check. I bet they've not got a medicine skill. They're not gonna. Someone check the character sheets of the recruits. They don't have a medicine
have
skill.
1 medicine.
Do they have a 1
looked.
in medicine? Somebody
Yeah, they
roll
have
me.
1.
Somebody roll me a medicine test for one of the recruits then, please.
I got it.
Don't they get an extra D20 from her doing that?
Oh, I missed my extra D20. Intelligence. Oops.
Unlucky. Okay, so that's the Minutemen General's. Right, is that a minor action or a major action that she just did? Let me check. Once per round, can use their action. It just says can use their action. It doesn't say if it's a minor or major. I'm going to assume it's a major action. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's a major action. So that's it for the General. So 2Rock, it's your turn.
Okay, walk up to this thing. Draw out my sword and just attack it.
Just moving some dead ones out of the way just to clear up the space a little bit.
Nah, you're good. Sword, here we go. I'll give you. I'll buy 1 AP.
You're gonna buy an AP, okay?
Mm-hmm.
4 successes. So you get 3.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
Oh, he's got his sword out.
Mhm.
I've not seen the sword out for a while. This is cool.
Yeah. It's I'll be working with the sword. It's one of those rifles, but I'm gonna probably be fixing up my gun and get my sword a little better. Let's see.
Let's see the damage. Now this one is. It's only hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 on damage.
Okay. Would you like to spend a luck and reroll 3?
Yes, I will spend the luck, reroll 3.
Well, a nice reroll. So that is 5 with 3 8 with 3 piercing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which body part? Left leg. So back left leg. Okay. So it has reduction of 4. So you're doing 4. So you don't cripple the body part. Okay. Anything else from Turok?
We gained 3 AP for that?
Yeah, but Max spent 2 on damage.
Okay.
So you have 1. It's your turn.
Yep. Yep. I was like, Brock, there's one left. You want to finish that one off? Put it out of his misery.
Where is Brock?
I suppose Brock will put it out of his misery.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So you gain 2.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, what a sucky roll.
Yeah.
Would you like to spend some luck?
Not really. I'm just gonna.
It's
I'll,
vicious, so it's 3.
I'll figure out what the body part this is. Yeah, it's 3 with piercing 1.
It's torso.
That's not enough to do anything.
No, it's not going to do anything unless you spend some luck on reroll.
I'll spend the 3 AP that we have to attack again with an extra dice.
Okay.
Oh, that gives you 1.
Yeah.
And that gets you back to 1 AP.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not an amazing
That's
roll.
better.
Like,
That's
it's 3
that is
piercing, so
three.
it's 8 with 3 piercing. Yeah, what body part? So it's 8
One
with
of the
piercing,
legs.
so it ignores 1, so it's 7 damage. It had 8 hit points left. But you cripple another body part. Well, you cripple its first. That's its first body part crippled, I think, on that one.
Do you still have luck points?
Yeah. I guess I will spend a luck if that. Is it okay if I spend a luck now?
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
only one short?
Yeah.
Just
There's
roll
one
3
Mirelurk
dice.
here. What consequences is
Yeah.
it gonna have? You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely, mate. Go for it.
Yeah,
You
here comes
killed it.
another queen.
Yeah, it's dead.
There we go.
You kill it.
Another
It is
queen
dead.
here.
So congratulations, everybody. You have cleared out all the Mirelurks and the Mirelurk Queen and the Mirelurk Hunter. So now we've got some time left to do some roleplay. We've not done very much in this session, so let's talk about that.
Well,
I love a wee bit of roleplay, don't you?
Could we butcher these Mirelurks first?
yeah,
Absolutely.
Dimgo looks over at the corpses and is like, "This will feed a lot of people in the wasteland.
It will.
Better not waste Adam's gifts." And he pulls out his machete and starts cutting up the
So you want
Mirelurks.
So you want to start butchering? Okay, so
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll pull up the things for butchery. This is the Mirelurk Hunter. Difficulty 0. Survival endurance.
So I'm gonna do that. Well, that's a shame.
Oh, that's survival perception and not survival endurance.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you've
just
done survival
noticed, yeah.
perception.
It's a quick way to get some free rerolls.
Yeah, thank you for noticing that.
I have pretty good survival perception, so Brock is definitely gonna try to harvest the queen.
So you gain an action point there.
Yep.
And you get 2 damage dice, potions of Mirelurk meat, so roll that.
For each Mirelurk, and how many normal
This
Mirelurks
was
were
just the higher lurk. This was just the hunter we did first.
Alright, the hunter.
Yep.
So 2d6s. There we go. Absolutely nothing. I completely wasted the meat.
Okay, so you got nothing from that one. Right, so we'll do 10 Mirelurks now. So we need to do we need to do 10 rolls? We do.
Usually I just do one roll and then all the damage rolls. Just one check and then all the damage rolls.
Yeah, do
Fine.
one check for the 10. It's okay, so somebody do 10 checks. One check for the 10 Mirelurks then.
I'll spend
To roll
1
for
AP
Brock.
to roll an extra one.
Okay. Well, it was difficulty 0. So you get.
I'm sure it was.
You get.
We get it back.
Yeah, you get the 1 back. So
Oh, we get 2 back actually.
yeah, so you're up to 3. Okay. So now that is 20 damage dice.
Oh my
So that's-
god.
22 Mirelurk meat.
Well,
Plus
our
how many
future base
effects?
will have enough food.
1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2,
5,
3,
6,
4.
7. So that's 7 soft shell Mirelurk meat.
Yeah, that's
So it's
nice.
22 Mirelurk meat and 7 soft shell Mirelurk meat. Now I'm writing this down, and I've got some notes from what loot you got in the last game as well.
Yeah, I need to know what.
I think Brock, you said you wanted to do the queen. Let me just pull that up.
I mean, I did this one too, but
2-6. Just closing some stuff off, tidying up. Right, the Mirelurk Queen. Scavenging. Oh, so she has scavenging and butchery. So scavenging. Upon the Mirelurk Queen's death, the players can find several items and caps among its body and lair. Roll 4d20 for the number of caps that can be found.
Okay. Happy you can roll the caps.
69 caps.
40,
how
it's
many
possible. You're
D20s?
rolling 40-20.
It's gonna be 69.
41 caps.
41.
41.
Also, roll 4d6, so 4 damage dice to determine the number of junk items found.
4d. Oh,
4dc, not d4. Like 4 damage dice.
yeah. 4.
2 junk.
Crippling depression.
And then you have 3 rolls on weapons tables. So let me bring up the and it's missile weapons. So let's do range weapons part 1 and range weapons part 2. I would like you to roll me 2d20. Somebody can roll 2d20.
hold on to the butchery.
This is not even the butchery yet. We're still on scavenging.
I know.
Jorok,
not-
you haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, Max, would you like to roll 2d20?
Sure, 1 second.
We're going to need 3 of these rolls. This is for weapons found. An 8 is a flamer.
Okay.
That's a badass
So
weapon.
somehow it ate that.
16 is a submachine gun.
Ooh.
And one more, 2d20.
Okay, anybody throw it out.
Gem glow, I guess.
Yeah?
Alright, I'll roll one. Wait, yeah, that's
11. No,
11.
sorry. What have you rolled? 11.
11.
11 is an Institute laser rifle, long barrel, standard stock. Oh, jeez.
Interesting.
Institute laser rifle. Hang on, this could take me a while to write this down.
No, that's fine.
Long barrel, standard stock.
Is the flamer a big gun?
Yes.
Yes.
I
That's a
could
Brock
use that.
weapon.
Okay, that's a
Oh.
Brock weapon.
Oh,
I mean, I have 0 in big guns right now, but
Oh,
I fucking
I have a
I
2 in
hate
gun
this
and an
game
attack.
so much.
Devin Glow
So
has 2.
fucking much. I've been waiting so long for a fucking big gun. And the fucking
Well, the guy that-
character who
No,
got
he-
fucking
the
used
other
to
game wants it. The other game wants it.
Right, and we get 3 rolls on the appropriate ammo. So, this is done specifically on the appropriate ammo. So, for the laser rifle, I would like somebody to roll fusion cells. Somebody roll 7 damage dice.
says 3d20 rounds of ammunition.
Oh,
Appropriate
3D,
to, yeah,
3d20. So just do a d20 for each weapon then. Yeah.
there's
Right.
one for...
So the 2 flamer.
Oh,
ammo.
jeez. The worst flamer ever. The one
Right.
with 2 ammo.
Somebody roll a d20 for the submachine gun.
Oh.
And 3
Twos
ammo
for
for
the
the
flamer,
submachine gun. And somebody roll for the laser rifle. So this is fusion cells. 1d20. $13. Okay. So you found 22 Mirelurk meat, 7 softshell Mirelurk meat, 41 caps, 2 junk, a flamer and 2 ammo, a submachine gun and 3 ammo, and an institute laser rifle with a long barrel and a standard stock, and 13 ammo.
And then I gotta butcher the queen
And
for a
we've
little
got
bit more Mirelurk meat.
Butchery for the queen, yeah. Right, so butchery.
That queen meat's gotta be awesome.
There's butchery there. Survival endurance difficulty 0, and it yields 5 portions of queen Mirelurk meat.
I will do an extra one again.
Okay, so you gain an action point back. No, you gain 2 action points back.
Yeah, to go up to 4.
Go up to 4.
I would have gone, yeah, we've gone down to 2 and up to 4.
And 5 queen Mirelurk meat.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, what we could do is we don't need to make any rolls for everybody's healing. Anybody that's injured, that could just... You would just be healing back up. Healing each other up over the next few hours. You would spend some time, everybody would be doing medicine checks on each other, and you would get each other healed up. But at some point, once Preston's back to fitness, he's going to say, right guys, let me show you. And he's going to go into... There's a door under these stairs. And he goes through the door in those stairs. And he goes into a trap door. And he goes down. He's like, come on, come and see. And he goes down. And you find underneath the castle, there is a dock. An underground dock. And in that dock, you see several speedboats. And on these speedboats are mounted guns. And he turns and he smiles and he says, this should help us deal with those motherfuckers out there in that battleship. But wait, you've not seen the best yet. And he pulls a tarp off something. He pulls a tarp off something. And you see, hanging from chains above the dock, a small submarine. He says, she ain't quite working. We're hoping one of yous, maybe a super bright engineer, can work it out. We're having a bit... Last time somebody looked at it, the report says there was trouble with the water ceiling. They couldn't get it watertight. But if any of you have any skill in engineering, you'd be welcome to have a go at it.
Well, I am certain that among our companions, some would be quite good at that. Does it have nuclear capabilities?
I hadn't even thought of that. I would say that it is nuclear powered and runs off a fusion core. Yeah.
Atom is most pleased.
Yeah, I would
Donation.
say it runs off a fusion core. I hadn't thought about it. I'm going to think about it more when we do the next session, but I wanted you to have a submarine. But somebody has to make me an intelligence repair difficulty 5 to get it working. We're going to finish the game with a difficulty 5 roll.
I don't think any of us are about to do that.
You can... So everybody's got an assist on it, and you can spend action points on it. Just buy it. Remember, you can buy 6. Or you can have 6.
We'd buy 3 more.
You can buy 3, sorry. You can spend...
companions.
You can...
Don't we have companions?
So,
Like,
yeah, I was going to say, somebody else
travel?
in our group is better at this.
You have...
we left them behind, didn't we?
Yeah, you have
When we
left
went to
behind the
investigate
rest
the
of your
thing.
group. Yeah. So, you can have one of you make the lead roll, but all 3 of the rest of you can make assists And you can do the full. You can spend action points to get the 5 dice as well. So you'll have 5 dice plus assists.
Well, my intelligence repair is an 8.
My intelligence repair is a 4.
Mine's 7.
Okay.
So
Brock only knows how to destroy.
looks like you're making a lead roll. Listen, so if you don't make this roll and you don't get a functioning submarine, you're still going to have speedboats. This is to get the functioning submarine.
But Happy could use his
Sweet.
luck.
Happy, you could roll it on luck.
Well, that is true. Somebody could do luck repair
You
instead.
could do,
I don't know if that's
What would be your luck
better
repair, Happy?
Luck repair. Look. Luck repair. How do I see what number? Is it the rank?
Aye.
Yeah.
My rank is 1.
In repair.
And-
What's your luck?
And what's your luck?
6.
So it's only a
Seven.
7.
I got the highest.
So David has got, Dimglow has got higher. Right, now the current action point situation is 4. So you would only have to buy 2 to get the full 6.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do it?
yes.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I have
so-
3
Let's do that.
and you have the 6. So I'll make that, I'll turn that into 0. So you may roll 5 dice on intelligence repair, and then the other 3 of you can all make an assist.
I throw a quick prayer to Atom, and then I start tinkering at the nuclear submarine.
1.
Well,
We're going to
Atom.
need some very good rolls from the assists, boys, if you want your submarine.
I'm just not gonna get there. Eat no way. Intelligence.
Unless somebody's got it tagged, you're not making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not making it.
there's still a fusion core
Yeah,
inside, right?
There is still a fusion core inside, though.
I would like to remove that.
Okay.
So 9 is still what needs.
You spend an hour working on it, with all of you looking at it, and all of you tinkering, and all of you, all eyes on it, but you just can't seem to work it out, and you just don't manage to get it watertight. But Dimglow decides to just take the fusion core out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's in his bum.
Now the next few hours will be spent preparing the boats. Making
Dimglow
sure.
would do a little sermon before everyone would enter the boats.
What time of day is it? Do we remember?
Good question.
Certainly don't remember. Been
I think the bombing
bit since
started
we've had our
early in the
setup.
morning.
I think
Yeah.
the bombs were in the morning, so let me have a look at the big map.
So I'd say 5.
The bombs were in the morning,
8-ish.
and then you travelled down to there, and then so it's at least mid-afternoon. In fact, it's probably nighttime. So, are you wanting to make your assault today or tomorrow? Is a vital
Tomorrow.
question.
Probably.
Probably better tomorrow.
So we're going to set up a camp here for the
we don't
night.
want to slip in the cover of darkness.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can we see at night?
Those
Let's
boats
spin.
make noise. Those boats make noise, right?
The boats will make some
Those-
noise, yeah. They are motorboats.
they'd probably make a crazy amount of noise. We could do it during the day. Would be easier to shoot on our way in there with those speedboats, though, because they'd have an easier time seeing us.
He does have camouflage for them. He's going to attempt to camouflage them as much as he
Offset.
can.
Matter where I go,
I mean, I
right here.
don't have anything that helps me out at night, so waiting until daytime is just as fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Cool.
Dimglow does a sermon talking about the glory of Atom and praise for Atom's guidance in the coming battle tomorrow.
Pretty much.
Preston and the rest of the Minutemen will finish up the final preparations on the boats, making sure that there's ammo in the machine guns. I'm going to say they've got The 3 of them have been, I'm maybe not gonna set this in stone, but I think it's gonna be something like 3 speedboats each with a minigun, something like that. It's gonna be fun. Whatever I do, it's gonna be a fun assault on a.
I can finally use my
battleship.
big guns.
Yeah, there's gonna
Finally
be.
use pilot if people have pilot.
Yeah, there's going to be speedboats, there's going to be miniguns, there's possibly going to be explosions, there's going to be a U-boat. It's going to be epic. I'm pretty sure it's going to be epic.
It's going to be a U-boat?
Aye. Well, it's a battleship. I don't know if it's quite a U-boat, but it's a battleship.
Germans have arrived.
Yeah, it's no, sorry, a U-boat's a U-boat's a German thing, right? Sorry, no, it's not a U-boat. It's an American battleship. It's the USS Massachusetts. It's the American battleship. An American pre-war battleship.
The city of Massachusetts is the city of America.
So, are you going to make camp here? I'm going to say that there's enough materials and stuff that you guys can make a safe camp without us having to do the Winter of Atom camping rules.
Surely we can just live inside the Mirelurk Queen that we've harvested out as a big tent.
We got all kinds of shelter stuff here, so this kind of does seem like a good place to rest up if we're going to rest up for the night.
You've got shelter, it's defensible, you've got protection from the weather, because this here, there's a hole underneath that, so there's doors here, and you can go in underneath this battlement, so there's lots of shelter, you can get a fire going tonight, have a hot camp, you'll be safe for the night, the Mirelurk Queen is dead.
Got enough food.
Yeah, so for the completion of Act 1, The Smokers, and Act 2, Taking Independence, I'm going to award you all with 400 experience points each. So you will all level up. So that's level 6 for Brock, Turok, and Dimglow, and level 7 for Happy.
Nice.
Wait.
So you will all level up. We can talk about after the session what you want to do for your perk and stuff. But if everybody wants to add 400 XP to their sheet.
There we go.
And we're going to wrap up the session soon. So any last words or any last things you do before you go to bed? And we'll start the session with tomorrow.
Brock's going to eat some of this Mirelurk meat for sure.
Yeah, well, I would assume you're all going to eat and have a drink.
Yeah, probably.
He'll bathe in the ocean.
And I would say you managed to all make a comfortable bed as well, so all of you plus all these NPCs will have well rested tomorrow, aka Session 3, aka Act 3. And I'll get all the paperwork done in between for all your gear and stuff. So congratulations, boys. You have completed Act 2, Taking Independence. We'll return in 2 weeks to do Act 3, the Battle of the Massachusetts.
Great. Looking forward to killing those water worlds.
Yeah.
Inspired
water. Yeah, I love that. I love water worlds.
So do I, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, guys, thanks for playing.
No problem,
Jeff, Max, David, and Chris, thank you very much for playing. And Chris, thanks for streaming us to Twitch. Viewers, thanks for watching. And to my friend Scruff GM from Discord, who made us this amazing map of the castle. Thanks again, man. What an absolute masterpiece. It's been really fun to play on it. That was a very fun one, guys. Thank you all. And to the viewers on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I am RxOliver. This is The Gang. War never changes. Bye.
Fuck yeah, I stopped the TikTok stream. Sorry, man.
Wow.
I'm leaving it in.
Damn,
I'm leaving it in. Good night, viewers. Bye.
Bye. Bye.